Yo, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what time it is. We're back with another episode of the This and That podcast. Tonight's guest, the one and only MadKing.
The
Let's give it
radar
up for
scumbag
MadKing.
himself, baby.
Yes, sir. And as you know, we got our co-hosts in the building, the Demon King X,
Yes,
DKX.
sir.
Also, we got Ego, the Prince, King Midas
You're...
himself.
We go, y'all.
Shout out to Jeannie John. I don't know what she out there doing, but she should be here too. But anyway, it don't matter. We're gonna keep it moving until she gets in contact with us. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, MadKing in the building. New talent to the global production world, the EFED world. New talent. Which pop?
New to this,
Shout
but
out to
true to this,
Papo
baby.
King. Shout out to Psycho Hell Dog. I see y'all out there for real, for real. Share the stream if y'all can in the GEW chat, please. We're gonna get it popping. We got some shit from MadKing here tonight. You already know. What's good, family? ADR, my brother. I see you.
Yes, sir.
Anyway,
Yes, sir.
MadKing, talk
I'm
to
here.
us. I see that you came in showing mad love. You came in hype. I see that you like it. I see the loyalty because I see that other people reached out to you that is outside of the global production unit, which is us and a couple other people, and you was like, nah. So like that shit. When I saw that, I was like, yo, that's real nigga shit right here. That's real. That's like real top dog shit. So I respect that. Talk to me.
I
Shout out to
appreciate
Damon
that. I
King Briggs
appreciate
out
that.
there. Yeah.
I came from a little shit EFED that was all over the place, and I'm still, like I said, I'm new to this, but true to this. And when I came in, I was taken in, and I was taken in by the higher ups here. And you don't run a kingdom on broken dreams. You run a kingdom on loyalty. You show loyalty to the motherfuckers who show loyalty to you. And that's exactly what I did when they came to my table and was like, yo, let me bring you over a plate. Let me bring you over this. Let me bring you over that. I said, nah, take your shit and go. I'm eating with these peeps. Take your shit and go. I'm already fed. Take your shit and get. And that's what it is. It's GEW. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm true.
100.
That's
100.
that's real. I love it. I love it. I love it. So you came from a shitty Fed. So when you came from a shitty Fed, when you say that, you mean like they wasn't doing shit right? They wasn't doing shit. I mean, because we're different when it comes to doing EFED shit. You already know A-Dot does his shit different. Shout out to A-Dot Jizzle, by the way, too.
Yeah, definitely
CEO.
shout out to A-Dot. A-Dot is the, if you had your favorite motherfucking ice cream and someone offered you your favorite motherfucking topping, A-Dot is that first bite on your taste buds. That's what A-Dot is. That motherfucker is just, it's everything right there. I got a lot of respect for that dude. He goes above and beyond to make us all look good, sound good, put everything together. It's amazing what he does. All that shit with the fucking Spotify and the fucking themes and shit, that's a headache and a half to take
Hell
on by
yeah.
yourself, and he does it. He's probably got motherfuckers blowing him out the water every day of the week, like do this, do that, do this, do that. And he don't ever bitch. He don't ever complain. He always stays the same exact tone. He's always on the straight and narrow. I still ain't never seen the dude lose his cool. Like I lost my cool in the last EFED a couple times because motherfuckers had no clue where they were coming or going. They were demanding shit. It was like the inmates running the asylum. Like, man, everybody's got to answer to somebody, whether you like it or not. These motherfuckers were just going off. So,
That's
but
real. That's real. I mean, the show today is sponsored too by Michelob Ultra. If you're going to drink responsibly. This is also sponsored by Spotify. Catch us and listen to us live on Spotify as well, because we are live now on Twitch and Spotify. Thank you very much. And yeah, nah, man, but that's real. Like, you're right. Because when A-Dot came to me first with this shit, like, I grew up with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up with A-Dot.
yeah,
And, like, we were playing, like, we used to play Nintendo 64 in the front of our stoops. We used to bring out the TVs, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, in the summer, we used to bring out the TVs.
oh yeah, without doubt.
Bro, and we used to play like WrestleMania 2000. We had Warzone back in the day, but that shit was so trash.
Oh
But,
my god, the boxy ass moves and shit
yeah,
like
that
that.
shit was
Yeah,
terrible.
you ain't
So we
kidding,
was
though.
always doing like Madden and shit like that. But Madden came later when like Dreamcast came out, and you know what I mean, like when
Oh yeah.
and all that shit. That's when Madden really hit the scene. Like
Oh yeah.
even though we had Madden '97 and all that shit for Super Nintendo, because I remember that. But
So the way this all started for me, I'll give you a little backstory.
let's hear it.
I never did like online matches and shit like that, but I ended up doing one, and some dude had brought up to me. He's like, "Hey, I got a Efed that I think your character would be great in." I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is. You know, I'm a real life motherfucker. Like I don't
Right.
do this shit every day, but
Like I don't know what that is. I
yeah,
know.
he's like just follow me on Twitch. I'm like, what the fuck's a Twitch? He's like, you got to get on Discord. I'm like, what the fuck's a Discord? That sounds like something they put me in front of before they convicted me into prison. But so so I go
Fucking
through all these
Discord. I was
fucking.
new to all that shit too, bro. Telling
I,
you.
I went through all these fucking hoops and fucking jumps and fucking flippity doos and flippity das and shit like that. And I get in there and I'm in there for like 2 days and they're like, oh, we want you to be an admin. I'm like, I don't even know what the fucking admin is. And they're like, oh, you're gonna run shit. So I'm like, I don't want to run nothing.
So you over here? So you basically out here running shit without knowing what the fuck you're doing.
Exactly.
Basically.
I got no clue. I don't even know these motherfuckers in ring names for crying out loud, and they're asking me to do fucking shit for them. I'm like, who the fuck? I'm a fucking pissant. I'm a nobody, and you're asking me why? Because I'm active in the group. And the guy's like, oh, you're doing so much this, that, and the third, and it became to the point where the main guy had stepped down, and then everybody was coming to me, and I did 5.5 fucking years in prison. I got just over fucking 8 years of my life in lockup total. And these motherfuckers are coming to me snitching on motherfuckers and what they're doing on the computer for crying out loud. I'm like, what the fuck you want me to do about that?
Yeah.
So it got too overwhelming. I jumped ship, and there was a dude that had messaged me after I jumped ship. I deleted Twitch, I deleted Discord. I was done. And he's like, hey, my cousin, I think he said my cousin's got an EFED I think you'd like to check out. And it ended up being GEW. So I checked it out. Got somebody a
Who told
message.
you that? Who was the guy?
I'd have to go back on my Discord and can you hear me?
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
Yo, why you didn't invite Ja to the
You
Send
hear
her the
me?
link.
podcast? Let's
Stop
go.
playing. You know you're admin too.
Let's
Stop playing
get it
with me.
together. Let's
Send
get
her
it
the link.
together.
So
Send her the link, man. Stop playing.
he sent me that name of GEW. I tracked him down. I think I messaged GEW and they were like, all right, this is how you got to do it. This is what you do. We'll do a background check on you and then we'll let you know. So I just came in, the same thing I did in everyday life. I give 100%. If I was in prison, if I was poking you in the neck with a shank, I give you 100% poke. If I'm a father, I'm taking 100% of my kids. If I'm in GEW, MadKing's going 100% in GEW. That's who I am.
That's real. That's real.
Okay. So this EFED that you're in, so what happened?
So what happened was they had asked me to write a storyline. And I said, okay. I've been a wrestling fan my whole life. I grew up watching wrestling with my old man before he passed. Back when fucking Taker was fighting Jan Gonzalez and shit like that. But
That's dope.
so they asked me to write a story. So I said, okay, I'm gonna write a story. Their main guy they took out for injury, who was the booker. He's like, all right, my main guy's gonna take out for injury. Keep in mind, this main guy had every title, and he was like, all right, well, he'd lose a belt, but then the match would end before the 3 count somehow. It just cut out. So whatever. I didn't know nothing about it at that point. So I'm like, all right, bad connection, whatever. So they asked me to write a storyline, and I'm like, okay, you're taken out. Mystery guy comes in. We start wiping motherfuckers out, and then the mystery guy ends up being the booker, and he's with me and this other dude. I think the dude's name was like Ultra Beast or something like that. He had like a cow head on and shit like that. But and then it broke down. Like the guy didn't want to show up at a set time that he had asked me to provide and shit like that. I was like, okay, let's push it back a week then. He's like, nah, my shirt's not ready. Okay. This, that, and the third. So eventually I was like, let's just scrap the whole thing. We'll bring you out on your own. We'll have you fucking whoop MadKing's ass and put fucking MadKing out for injury. I'll come back, whoop your ass. We'll go to a Hell in a Cell and settle it like that. Just something simple. Couldn't be done. Just couldn't meet the fucking middle. So eventually I became the bad guy somehow because they said I was trying to book creative for myself. I'm like, I'm not even a championship holder here. Like, I don't give a fuck what happens to me as long as everybody else eats. But I just ended up, giving it all up. Like I said, I deleted Twitch, deleted Discord, everything. And I was done with the whole thing. Like, that soured it all on me.
I hear you. So like, so you hear about GW and you pull up and you see the difference. So you see the difference instantly from where you were before, or you see the difference like as time went by, little by little. You're like, all right, this is different. I kind of like this better than.
So picture this, okay? You're at home. You walk out of your fucking home, and you walk through a portal, and there's a whole other world you got to open a door to. You open that door, and there's motherfucking aliens. There's topless fucking tits with the nicest tits you ever fucking seen, and just motherfuckers that stop and like they wave to you and smile. It was a whole world of difference. Like, it was never like, oh, well, you're in the background because you're not one of us. You're in the background because you're the new guy. It was like you're in the low, you work your way up, and we acknowledge you right away. I mean, I think I was there for like 2 shows right off the rip. Both shows, A-Dot was like, shout out to MadKing. Next show, shout out to MadKing. Everybody in the chats was like, hey, hello, MadKing. Like, I'm like, damn, okay, this is like a community. This ain't like some little bullshit thing.
Yeah,
This is like a legit community.
GW is like a big family. Everybody
Yeah.
like looks out for each other.
Yeah.
So
So,
you get nothing but love here.
That's facts. That's facts.
and me, my whole life, I've been a huge Cactus Jack fan. So I go all the way back to Tokyo, the real king of the death matches and the blood and the gore and the shit like that. That's what I'm a fan of. And then when I seen that this is the way like GEW was run, like it's all freestyle, no rules, fuck life, let's bang heads and then eat bread at the end.
Yeah. Well, the
I
thing
was
is
like,
that like, we're like that, but we also are family oriented, and
yeah,
we don't
that's
take it too far either. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when we trash talk, we don't take it to a
exactly.
personal trash talk level.
Yes,
We actually do
yeah.
promos. Like A-Dot, when A-Dot runs GW here, he doesn't run GW like every other EFED. Like that's the difference. That's why everybody here feels different about it, because they look at it like, oh, this shit brings like the kid out of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
that's
it
a
brings,
fact.
you know what I mean?
I
Because
shit
every
you
other
not.
EFED is not like that. Like they just be like, all right, you talking shit. You want to fight this guy? You fight this guy because you're talking shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
I
it's not
shit
like
you
that
not.
yet.
For my
You know?
for my first few weeks, I couldn't tell if you and A-Dot legitimately hated each other, loved each other, were enemies or family. I was like, they got me fucking hooked on this storyline, and I don't even know. I've never even talked to either one of them.
Bro, the
I was
storyline
sold
goes
like the fucking.
way back. Hell yeah.
It reminded me of the Stone Cold Vince McMahon. That's exactly what I used to think of when I would watch you two interact, because you could sit there and shoot at each other and shoot at each other. But then you could
Oh yeah.
talk to each other, and then you could talk to each other, and then you shoot at each other. I was like, holy shit, I don't know which way this is going, but it's entertaining as fuck, and I'm just watching words fly across the screen. I love
Hell
it.
yeah.
I love it. I was hooked with GEW 30 seconds in.
Yeah. That's dope. I was hooked in GW the first moment I walked in. Like
Yep.
it was all a story. Like, cause at first I was like clueless, like you said, like when you started, like I was
Yeah.
literally clueless. I had no idea how to create a fucking character. I had no idea how to do intros, like an entrance and all that shit. I didn't know how to do nothing, move sets, none of that. So
Oh, yeah.
I started off terrible, right? And then A-Dot, he comes and he tells me shit like, yo, says you're new to it and like you don't really understand what I'm trying to do. I got you. So he was basically telling me like, yo, do it, like do this, do that.
Yeah.
Like he was
Yep.
basically like telling me what I gotta do. And I was like, word? And he was like, yeah, but do it like be you, but like being a character, like be somebody like, whatever. And bro, I'm telling you, he led me into some shit and like I created a character out of it and I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
he told me, be a scumbag, be a piece of shit. Like for now, you're gonna do this. You're gonna roll with your boy Zay, because Zay was my boy too. He grew up with us. You're gonna roll with Zay. You're gonna roll with these other guys like Wolf Danger and all this and that. And like we had it at like a little stable. We had a little shit going on. and he was like, and by June, this was like in March, by mind you, and he's telling me this by like March and April, and he's like, yo, when it comes to June, by like the end of June, we're gonna have a pay-per-view, and you're gonna fucking do this, and you're gonna do that, and I promise it's gonna work. And bro, that shit worked. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, yo,
Oh, yeah.
he didn't tell me what to say or what to do. He just told me like, do it like this, and I promise you it'll work. And I did it, and bro, look at me now. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah, without a
Facts.
doubt, without a doubt.
that's
That
why
is
the
facts.
Listen, when you're ready, let me tell you how I got the real name, MadKing.
yeah. Let's
And
get to
I'll
that. Talk
you
to
want
me
me to
about
tell you?
Mac. Yeah,
All right.
tell us about your persona and how your character created yourself.
Well, hold on. The MadKing name is a real life name that I earned. So this is gonna get real and it's gonna get dark real fast.
I
I
like
was in
dark.
lockup, huh?
I said I love dark. Let's go.
All right. I
Yeah,
was in lockup in 2011 up in Livingston Correctional County Facility Prison.
Mm-hmm.
I went down to
damn.
have my tooth pulled. I had a toothache, so I went down and they do all the. It's like the fucking doctors, teachers, and shit like that.
Some
So dude
motherfuckers go to
decided.
jail just to get their teeth fixed.
I'm telling you, I got like fucking 3 teeth pulled in there because cavities and this shit was fucking gorgeous. But so I come back, dude decided to go through my fucking locker and try to steal a couple of my Buttman magazines because I used to sell the Buttman magazines my boys sold in for bricks, which is fucking packs of Newports. So I caught him. They got the steel trash cans like you see in the wrestling, but they're the real trash cans. I caught that boy in the day room, fucking knocked him in the head, bent him over, took the top of the trash can, and I beat that motherfucker in the top of the head. And they started calling me Mad King because I crowned that motherfucker with a top of a trash can when I was pissed off. So that's a real life story for you right there.
That's real shit.
Yeah.
That's real shit.
So, but
So
the character of Mad King is just it's
because
something I've built for
that's your main
years.
character. MadKing is your main character. Even if you
Yes.
create other characters and all that shit, MadKing is your go-to, your main
Yes. Yep.
copy. All right. Yeah,
Yep.
go ahead. So go ahead.
He started off way back in the day. I used to have a character called the Beatdown Clown. And it was that like bloody ass fucking clown makeup bullshit you see on the old games with like, and then it projected to a red skull with beat down across his chest. And over the years, it just morphed and morphed and morphed. And then when I came home and I started playing video games again, I took the fucking name and shit like that and just kind of messed around with it and morphed it.
Yikes. That's dope.
Mm.
I respect it. I mean,
Thank you.
we all got. I mean, I already told everybody where the origin of the DVD comes from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I basically took the name from. It was like inspiration from a guitarist. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. Have you ever heard of Dimebag Darrell?
I have.
Well, I got it from him. The whole dime bag part. Right?
Yep.
And my name is Daniel. So,
Right.
but nobody calls me Daniel. They call me like Danny or they call me D. But basically, like if you know me, and you grew up with me, they call me Pito, right?
No
Apparently.
shit.
Yeah. So anyway, long story short, the DVD shit. I remember I was a big fan of I was a major fan of Stone Cold and Triple H. Like that's what
Yep.
saved wrestling in the Attitude Era. Like if it wasn't for them, and then No Mercy came out, with The Rock and all that shit. The Stone Cold.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, and I used to watch ECW too, and I loved that whole Rob Van Dam, like
Yep.
RVD. So I took RVD and I put an inspiration from because I used to always smoke a lot when I was like 13 years old, 14.
yeah.
That was around the time when this game came out, and I was the time that I was watching ECW heavy. I was a heavy stoner just starting,
Yep.
and so I was like, time back then, that's so fucking perfect, and I can just easily be like D with the thumbs like Rob Van
That's
Dam
a
used to do.
fact.
You
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I was like, oh, this is perfect. And I used Triple H's attire because he was my favorite guy and the way he was built, like no homo. But like his body was built. I was like, yo, if I'm ever gonna be jacked, I want to be jacked like this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Shit
You're
like
right.
that.
Yeah.
And so it was like Triple H thing. So I was like, fuck it. I'm DBD. And that was when DBD first became DBD. And that was in WrestleMania. Actually, it was in no WWF No Mercy. And then from there on, when the SmackDown games and all that shit came out, I was making DVD, But I stopped watching wrestling in 2006 when John Cena and everybody started coming into the game. I was like, nah, I can't watch this shit. It's watered down. I was getting pussy at that time too. So
it definitely changed.
yeah,
Fun
I was getting
fact for
pussy
you.
and shit. I was like, yo, I'm not watching niggas fucking sweat in the ring and shit like this. This.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, nah, man, I'm too cool for this.
Fun fact for you, I actually knew New Jack as a friend of mine.
New Jack.
I got from ECW.
Oh,
I met him.
Of course.
Yep, I met him in Philly on a bus. That's another whole long story. I'll tell you another time. But I got conversations and old videos he used to send me of him and his son fucking around because I got a son myself, Blackout. So we would always swap videos of us fucking around with our sons and play football and shit like that. I'll send them to you sometime. It's really cool to see him outside of character because he's actually a really cool dude.
How old is your son?
My son's 16 years old now.
16, copy.
Yep.
Yeah. So he could, he can come in and he can fuck around with us and shit because you already know, and you're there anyway. So you're gonna see that it's all all love.
Well, he originally came in as Blackout, but he's at that age right now where it's like girls over everything, and he's like fuck the world.
Yeah, of course.
So
he's got a taste. He's got a taste, and that's it. This is what he wants to do.
He's 16.
I swear to God, every time he comes over to my house, because he's with another woman, and whole story there too, but he's with another woman, and every time he comes over, he's always talking about, oh, Dad, you got to meet my girlfriend. Oh, Dad, you got to meet this girlfriend. I'm like, all right, what's her name? Oh, no, okay, what's this one's name? Oh, wait, that's not the same one.
You can't fuck that up and be like, oh, how are you, Samantha? And her name is like Jennifer or some shit. So, nice to meet you again, Samantha. And you're like,
now all I do is when he says, Dad, you got to meet this chick, I'm like, all right, dude, what's up, chick? And that's that. But he's at that age in his life. Nothing's more important.
Yep, exactly.
That's the
yeah.
It's the rebel years, boy.
Oh, you ain't kidding.
So what do you think? So what do you think about like as the way your career is looking in GEW right now? Like what do you think is like your next move if you was to like decide on choosing the pack? I see you came in as a solo man. You didn't come in as a tag team or nothing.
You're right. I did come in as a tag or as a solo man, but you know what? My little brother, Mr. Zero, is down in Demon Funhouse right now. He's got to come up sooner or later, and there's possibility for tag team right there. That dude, yeah, I know MadKing seems a little twisted and sick sometimes with all his puns and jokes and shit like that, but if there's a twisted, sick motherfucker, that's Mr. Zero down there.
Let's get it.
When he comes up, he's got something. I was actually sitting down having a long conversation with him today, and I know he's part of the Gravediggers, and I'm not, but he bothers me, tells me to come join this, that, and third. I'm my own man. I stand on my own 2 feet. I ain't doing all that shit. God bless him and everything he stands for.
Yes,
but
sir.
Nonetheless, he did win that match tonight. That was a big match. And
and tell you the truth, like that's another reason that I like the GEW movement shit too, because like that gives you freedom to like explore with your character and do whatever you got to do, and he'll add you into a storyline. Basically, when you add it into a storyline, that's the whole backstage attacks. Like the whole backstage attack things, that's basically leading you to a storyline. So whoever's attacking who, that means these guys are destined to fight now. And you're gonna see a lot of like attacks during matches and shit like that, and that's gonna lead to the pay-per-view.
Oh yeah.
This guy's a fucking monster with a shit, like he should work for like a real company,
I'm telling you, some of the shit that he says on commentary gets me fucking rolling. Like I can't even repeat it when he's like the whales and the snails and the cats and the dogs. I hear like DMX's voice, like the whales and the snails and the cats and the dogs and the frog. I'm like, holy fuck, dude! Why is this guy not freestyling?
Yeah, he got that whole spitting bars and like hitting you with one-liners. That's all me.
If you know a little bit, but also if you know a little bit about A-Dot, he used to spit back in the days.
Yeah,
and he's actually great at basketball too.
I would love to hear him just do a promo just in a straight freestyle. Nothing planned, nothing, just right off the fucking rip, live, right on time. I would love it.
I was waiting for this motherfucker to say something.
But
I was waiting. Good shit.
so
Mhm.
I was
DVD, you
sitting
wow.
down. I was
Love
sitting
you too,
down with
my G.
Mr. Zero earlier,
Forever.
talking to him, and we had a long talk. It was time for dinner. We broke bread together. This, that, and the third. And he says he's got a big match coming up for a belt. He's stoked about it. I can't insight too much about it, but I will tell you that if he does win that belt somehow, all the Gravediggers will benefit off of that. That's all I can say off of what he's letting me say.
Oh
And
my
now,
goodness.
and you know, I like that. And now that you're here and you're a new guy to GW, this is a shot that I'm gonna take out of the other new guys. Um, he knows who I'm gonna talk. He knows who I'm talking about too when I mention this. But the main goal in every E-Fed, or like basically the main goal as a wrestler anyway, is to become the world champ, right? Or the face
Of
of
course.
the face of it, right? All right. So now, how come before you win the world title, everybody's all like, "Oh, you know, I want to be a champion. I promise you, I will be. If I'm a champ, I'm gonna fucking fight every time, and you're gonna see me, and I'm gonna drop promos." But the moment they win the world title, they just like they go into hiding. And like they don't even know if they're the world champs. Like we don't even know who the world champs are sometimes.
Nigga, that's what you call a paper champ, bro. I don't even know why
Paper
you
champ. So
That's a
this is
fact.
what comes to my question now. So my
And
question
this
is
is the reason why they're in the position they are. Because I
exactly.
don't
That's
come
why you
at
don't
you
have a
for no
major problem.
reason.
You don't have a
If
major
I'm
Listen,
problem.
coming at you, it's either because you're a big fish and I got to take that name, or you fucking the title up and
You
we got to
fucking the
save
so
the
title up.
listen,
titles.
here's
You
where it
fucking
comes
the
to on
title up.
my
Let's roll with
answer
that one.
to that
Because you ain't a
question.
big
Okay.
fish. Yeah, the question is though, if you was to be put in that position, like if you was the world champion right now, will we stop hearing from you in the
Oh
chats?
fuck
Will we stop
no.
hearing promos or like
Fuck
what? What's
no.
gonna
So
happen?
so here's the kicker, okay? I'm
Let's
Mad
hear it.
King, the king of the scumbags, okay?
Yikes.
And what that means is I will stick your motherfucking tire and fuck your tailpipe in the same sentence while your mom looks me in the eyes. Okay.
Yikes.
With
Let's
that being
go.
said, with that being said, putting the strap on somebody means you got to work twice as hard. You don't slow down, you go harder. Now, with that being said, there'd only be certain motherfuckers I'd give the shot to. I wouldn't give it to everybody. I
No, of
wouldn't
course
tell.
not.
I
You don't,
wouldn't
and
say,
plus A Dot wouldn't let you do that anyway. A Dot will
yeah,
come out and tell you, nah. Like anybody who jumps the gun, like A Dot puts people in their place too.
yep,
Like he'll tell you, like he'll be like, nah, man, like you're reaching. That's like
that's a
somebody
fact.
coming in. That's like coming in right now and you have two matches and you won your two matches. All of a sudden you're like, yo, I think I should be intercontinental. Or I think
Yeah,
like, what the
that's
fuck
a
you
fact.
talking about? Like who told you that? Because you
Yep,
got two
Huh?
wins. Like who
yep,
told you that? Like,
that's a
are you
fact.
kidding me? The
See,
fuck out of here. Go sit down.
one thing I love about DEW is it's so methodically thought out, like Demon X. He's like, you want the big fish, you're gonna go through two of my boys, and then we're possibly talk about it. But then it got dropped, and he's like, I'm not worried about you.
That's how the
Well,
Gravediggers used to do it
right, right,
when we were all in the thing. You know, like he was
yeah,
like, "Yo, you can't just come at the king." You know what I'm saying?
exactly. There should be a run for the if you take the title and you got a challenger, you fucking grab that challenger by the balls and you walk him through every single one of the motherfuckers that needs to be walked through before you let him go and stand in front of you and say, "Now you fight me." You don't just stop and be like, "Okay, I'm taking on everybody." Now,
That's
fuck that.
facts.
You
I
take him. You
agree.
take him. You
I
take
agree
him.
100%.
And in the meantime, I'm gonna cut 1,500 more promos on you, your boys, your mama, your grandmama, and your dog.
Let's
Like
go.
because now I'm the champ, I gotta go harder than before.
I agree with that 100%.
Facts. We never took advantage of that, but we will start doing that this year. So look out for that.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
A Dot's favorite shit to say is like, you don't make the belt. I mean, the belt don't make you. You make the belt. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's
Facts.
like you want to be a champion so bad, but then when you're a champion, you don't even want to lose the belt. I get it. You want to be champion, you don't want to lose the belt, but now you know once you're a champ and you have a title, bro, everybody's coming for you.
That's
Like,
a fact.
you
And
know what I'm
not only
saying? So
not only that,
can't expect not to fight just because you're champion. Oh yeah, I fucking went through a hell in a cell. I was a bloody mess. I might be hurt. So what? You're the world champ, so
yeah,
you got to defend the title tomorrow. Yeah, what happened?
exactly.
You know?
And the great thing about that is if you lose the belt, it starts a whole new chase. Why back up because you lost it? No, now you need to drive harder because if you
Exactly.
do get that belt
Can
back,
you
your
please
second run,
repeat that?
your,
There's a
Yes.
lot of
One
people
more
that
time for
once
the
they
people in the back.
lose, yeah, I need you to
the
repeat. There's people that lose and then they get discouraged.
the
Please
Ladies
second
and
repeat that.
gentlemen, Mad
the
King.
chase makes you go harder because if you got to chase it, you lose it, and you got to chase it. Your second run needs to be even more dominating and more inspiring, more whatever the fuck you want to call it. In my book, I'd call it more scumbaggery than the first one, and so on and so forth. You can't stop because you dropped the title. You got to chase, and you got to chase hard now.
Facts.
That's where that saying comes in. You win some, you lose some, but you
And that's
fight
what
another
Exactly.
day.
and that's the part where 2K steps in. Because you could talk all the shit you want. It's just sometimes 2K's either with you or sometimes 2K's not.
That's a
Because
fact. I mean,
I remember I started in November. I was like, yo, I'm gonna fucking beat everybody that fucking steps in my fucking way. I'm gonna beat them shit out of them. I'm gonna win the fucking $1 billion title, or I'm gonna win the luck of the draw, which is the Royal Rumble, and I'm gonna go to the fucking 3 anniversary and I'm gonna fucking win the title. That's what I was saying. And it
oh yeah,
happened
without a doubt.
something like that. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like,
Yeah,
2K was fucking blessing me. But then when we did the 285 shit, there's something that I forgot. I'm not gonna mention what it is. Somebody shout out to Damian Briggs for putting me on to what it was. Um, once I fix that little issue that I have with my call, I promise
yep.
you, me putting motherfuckers over, it shit stops. So if you gotta win over me now, you better enjoy that shit. Cause
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
it's gonna be a hot summer. That's what I'm saying.
and that's the great thing about it. It's uh, it's just always 2K fucked up. I won't say the great thing.
Yeah, they
Let me
fucked up
rephrase
bad.
this. I wish THQ would take back over. I'm a THQ guy. Okay, yikes. You know what I
I
mean?
agree 100%.
THQ, yikes.
Yes,
Back when you could
sir.
fucking, here comes the pain, you could drop elbows off the fucking square garden and out of the fucking helicopter and shit, dude. That
Yep.
game was always on point. I feel like with 2K, the same thing they do is they slap lipstick on a pig and try to call it a horse. It's
That's
like you can't
exactly.
do that. It is still a motherfucking pig, and you're just
And with
giving
his
us the
phrases,
same
yo, hey, no,
motherfucking
you
pig
listening to
every
these guys'
time.
fucking punchlines, bro? Yeah, keep going. I hear you. I'm fucking around. Yeah,
But I feel like they're trying to give us the same fucking pig every time. They're just putting lipstick on the front and then they're putting lipstick on the asshole. Like, hey, which side you want to look at this year? Like,
that's right.
motherfucker, hand it back over to THQ, hand it back over to Yikes, and step the fuck aside. Like, take your bugs and your fucking misprints and all your bullshit with you over to NFL or some shit. We don't need it here.
See, but
You
the
had
only
a,
problem
you had
right
it.
now,
You had a good decade, you know. Now it's
I'm
time
about to
to
say
let the
the
big
only
boys in.
problem that we have with 25 is they put too much focus into that fucking island shit. They didn't put enough
Yeah,
focus into the
But
universe.
that's not the
Or
This
first time they
this is
dropped
what
the ball,
happens
though.
when
They did it in
niggas
and you're
when you
right.
get
2K20 as
You're
paid.
absolutely
well.
right. You're absolutely right.
Shit like that.
2K20, 2K20 was
You
the
get
worst
hype.
game that we had out of fucking 2K, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep,
yeah.
I agree.
I think the developers owe me 5 minutes
He
for the bullshit they put me through. I paid
He said, "Get in the ring
I paid 140 something. I paid
and
130
tag
something
me in."
dollars with tax to fucking get a game that was broken, and the shit is
Yeah,
still broken.
seriously.
You're
I
kidding me?
bought the I
Like,
bought the whole fucking Bloodline edition.
yo,
The
of
first the
course.
first
Hmm.
And
thing
yo,
I did,
and how about the people that waited overnight and they changed their shit to New Zealand?
yeah, yep.
Yeah,
Actually, no,
But
I
and
didn't. You're
then
right. Eda.
the
But still,
island. Let's
don't
talk
fuck up
about
my
it.
point.
That shit was trash. You made me buy 300K in VC and for
That's
nothing.
crazy for
For them
nothing. Yo,
corny ass
the
sneakers.
island is
Yeah.
terrible. The island is terrible. I did
yeah.
buy it though. I just didn't pay 130. I paid 60 something. Eda,
So
how much was it? 60
I
something?
bought the
Yeah.
Bloodline edition of the shit fucking 2K
I got the
fucking
Bloodline edition.
and
So
I go to do the My Rise and I can't do it. It won't fucking load. It won't fucking load. And then I see some shit online like, oh, you got to uninstall it and reinstall it. Keep in mind, I've already done the fucking showcase. I've already unlocked a bunch of bullshit. So now I gotta delete everything. I still ain't gone
You
back
do
to it on
it.
the fucking showcase.
Word
That's
up.
too much.
So what do you do outside of like wrestling?
Yeah, dude. Mostly hang out with my kids, hang out with my wife, big into family. Like I said, dude, you run a kingdom off loyalty, not broken. And I mean, if it's my kids and my family, I'm there.
Yeah.
I work, I do my shit, and other than that, I mean,
How
it's
many
all
kids
day
you got?
me.
Children?
I got
How many kids
I
you got?
got three. I got a 16-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 4-year-old, and my wife's pregnant with my fourth one right now.
Oh God.
Yeah,
God
Congratulations,
bless.
bro.
Yeah,
thank you,
congratulations.
thank
God
you.
bless, man. For real.
In the honor of scumbaggeriness, being the rated R scumbag
Scumbaggery.
here,
There we
it would be
go.
great
Shit.
to be in the championship match before my kid's born. I know that's a scumbag move, but I'm gonna throw it
When's
out
the
there.
due
Fuck
date?
it. Fuck it. I mean, if you
When's the
work
due
it, you
date?
get it, you get it.
I don't know yet. We're still real early.
I heard it's
I've
October
got
7th.
not sure. It
That's your
could be
birthday?
the I think it's in
It is my
November,
birthday.
but could be in November, October. But I'm hoping for a boy. I got two girls with my current wife, and we want a boy. So,
Oh,
but
because your first son isn't from your lady now?
nah, she's my first son is from a girl I was with before I got locked up,
Copy.
and
And your
so
son lives with you though?
no, he comes to me every other weekend.
Okay. Okay.
But when he was born, I was in lockup, and she hyphenated his last name with my name and her name. So technically, there's no boy on the face of this earth right now that carries my solid last name.
Yikes. That's
So
why you're hoping
yeah,
that this one is a boy now.
yes, yeah.
Copy.
And
God bless,
I
man. I hope
grew
it
up
is.
I grew up in a piss poor family. We did the food stamps, the social security,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
SSI, the church fucking
My
food
family,
banks.
my parents, bro. My parents had the food stamps when they had it in paper booklets. They
Dead
were in a
ass and fucking
booklet, bro.
dead ass. So I remember them.
Yeah,
And then I
man.
remember fucking the church would bring these food boxes at like the
Yeah,
beginning and end of
yeah.
every month, and
That's
we'd
the
slung
government
around them like
cheese and shit.
fucking
Yeah, the government
yeah,
cheese.
we'd
Yeah,
swarm around them like fucking
Oh
moths to a
yeah.
flame, trying to pick out
that
the good
shit.
shit out of these boxes. You have like a can of fucking green beans left in that motherfucker when it was over.
It's like, what the fuck is in this shit?
But
Have a
so
surprise
Uh,
mystery box.
I'm fucking dead.
I
Nah, but my
bust my
pops always
ass to
made
turn
sure
it
though,
around,
even
and
though we were broke and poor and shit like that, my pops, my grandpops, like my dad who raised me and shit, God bless him.
oh yeah,
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 he always made sure that I was fresh for school, for first day of
oh
school.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I had some Jordans because he knew that he was like, "Ain't nobody gonna make fun of you. Nobody gonna fuck with you and shit." But he always told me
yeah.
too, like, "Yo, don't be a herb either. Like, if niggas is
Yeah,
trying to
that's
talk
facts.
shit, like, don't fucking be no, put your head down, nigga. Like, go ahead and fucking
Yeah.
go crack their skull right open. Like,
You better
Oh
go
yeah.
fight because if you come
So
home with
you
your
come
ass
home
whipped, you getting
crying,
another
yup,
ass whipping when you get here.
exactly. You come home
Oh
here's
crying,
a
yeah.
boy. I'm gonna give you
here's a,
something to
here's a,
cry about."
here's a fun fact for you. My father was a Hell's Angel. My uncle Marcus was a Black Panther. Two
That's
motherfuckers that
crazy.
never should have been together, and yet
That's
no one
crazy.
could separate them. And those were the two dudes that brought me up. Mean as a motherfucker, and they were in the gym all the time. And it was literally, you back down from a fight, you're gonna get your ass whooped twice when you get home. You make it through one of us, the other one's gonna get your ass.
Because you
And that,
gotta remember too, like as time went by, like the shit got sensitive. So like if you grew up like at a certain time like frame and shit, like before technology took over,
oh
then
yeah,
you pretty much had to like be out here. You know what I'm saying? You
oh
had to
yeah,
be
Hmm.
without a
outside
doubt.
and earn it. But now
Yeah,
everything's like you got tough guys over the internet. You got
Everything
tough.
is easy accessible.
that's
Everything's
a
easy
fact.
accessible, and not only
That's a
that, but
fact.
like now they so people like so sensitive, bro. Like you could literally get cyber bullied and want to kill yourself, like and people
Seriously
and
though.
people and people wanting to kill themselves in general. Like it's like, yo, I get it. Like I know sometimes it's like really rough shit, but honestly, the only reason I see somebody to like take their own life is if they actually did something that they know they can't live with.
Oh, that's
Like,
a fact.
you get what I'm saying? Like, say
Yeah.
like something like real awful and terrible. Like, I don't want to say something crazy, but I'm gonna say
You
something
want me to
crazy.
say something crazy? I will
Say they
fucking
allegedly
child
unalive
pedophilia,
somebody, you know?
rape,
Or
stupid
like
shit
Yeah,
like
rape
shit
the
that.
like
That's
that.
like
all
That
shit that
pedophile,
weird
like
shit.
rape the
yeah.
kid or
Yeah.
some shit like that, or
That's
something like
that's
that
Yeah.
all
along
shit that
those
should be
lines.
fucking
Then
suicidal,
I
if
agree.
not
Then
punishable.
go fucking shotgun to the face. Go
I'll
ahead.
tell you what,
But
dude. When I was
if you're
upstate,
thinking like if your lady left you, or if anything is like something like that, bro, or anything that's replaceable, yo, it's not worth it, brother. I'm
that's a
just saying.
fact.
Look,
That's a
I'm gonna
fact.
say this. I get that, the heart is the heart, and you feel like you love someone. I get that, time and everything. But there's over billions of people on the planet.
You
You're
can't be
gonna find
selfish.
somebody else
Of
eventually.
course, you can't be selfish, bro.
You're
Have
gonna
other people
find
that
love
love you, like your
again.
moms and your pops, or your fucking your kids, or anybody like that. Like, you
That's a
got to think
fact.
about it like that. You can't be thinking about, oh, that's it, my life is over. Why is the life over? Why? Like,
So
you
I
know.
got a dude. I got a dude I work with. His name's Chris, and this dude's actually
Shout out to Chris
our
on your
union
job.
steward. He lost his son, who was his best friend and his riding partner, in a motorcycle accident.
That's
The
crazy.
way it happened is, and I've known this dude for like 5 years at this point before he told me this story. And God bless him if he's listening. But him and his son did some day riding, and then he had to come to work because we worked seven at night till 7 in the morning. So he went into work. His son went off. Literally 2, 3 football fields down the road, he got clipped by a truck. Wiped his ass
Oh
right
man,
out. Wiped his
damn.
ass right out. Dude just punched into work after having a great day with him, riding all day long, killing tanks of gas on bikes. This motherfucker, dude, went through the hardest thing in the world, and he's the union steward, listening to everybody else's problems and giving everybody else solutions. And I never once knew this about him until he trained me to take his position because he was moving up.
Right.
And I think I went to him with like a little bullshit problem or something. I don't even remember what it was. It was so small. And
It was
he's like, I've been training
minor
you for about,
compared to what he told you. Right.
yeah, exactly. He's like, I've been training you for about 6 months now, so I'm gonna break down life real quick to you. And he told me that story. And in that moment,
Wow, boy.
I've never seen this man walk in this building without a smile. I've never seen him not shake somebody's hand or have time to answer their questions. And it makes you realize like life is so precious,
You
because
take shit for granted, man.
if that man could go through that, still have time for the rest of the world and still want to do that. If I lost blackout, I'd burn the motherfucking world down around me. I couldn't do that. But
Hell yeah, man.
there's such strength that people have, and that motherfucker is one of the strongest people I have, and he put shit in perspective for me real quick.
Hell yeah, man. Excuse me.
Oh shit.
You're good. You're good.
That
All
sounds like
right.
a breathing
So
burp right there.
let me ask you guys a question
Go for it.
Okay.
without calling your own character, your own self, and it can't be somebody you're affiliated with. Who's your favorite car to watch?
I'll let y'all go
Go ahead.
first.
I'm gonna let you go first, DVD. I want to hear what you got to say. You the scumbag
Yeah,
of the
boy, y'all
motherfucking, you know what I'm
scared.
saying?
Y'all scared. I'm gonna say it. All right,
Well,
so I ain't gonna front a person I've been watching for a minute, and this is why I want to eventually down the line work with that person, even though we clashed and had our rivalries. But it's because this person had character development, stood consistent, never bitch, and has always got the ball rolling. And he's in the chat. Shout out to you, Fly Guy. That boy really doing things. He making moves. That's
That's
my
Very
real.
pick.
nice. Very nice.
well, I
So
guess I'll go next then. Let's see. It's so many, but the one that I've been watching, and I mean he's in my EFED, is J Money. J Money is a beast, and that's mine. You know what I'm
yep.
saying? Jay.
So I'll go next. Up until about a week ago, mine was Jay Money. Love the guy. Still a big fan. Shout out to Jay Money. Dude's phenomenal. Always watch his matches. Always take the time out. But the guy I'm focused on right now, that's going to come as a surprise, is Psycho. Yeah.
Okay.
Listen,
Okay.
listen,
Shout out
listen.
to you, Psycho. He
The
in the
dude's
Shout
chat.
out to you,
the
Psycho.
dude's popping up in chats more. He's telling people to fuck off. He's really getting in there. He's getting down and dirty. He's keeping track of his own record. And I mean, honestly, his last match, that motherfucker ran shop. Like, I'm sitting there watching it and I'm like, damn, maybe I ran my mouth too much. But then I'm like, nah, I'm the king of the scumbags. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. But if I had to pick one right now, Psycho's my dude. And El Gordo. Shout out to El Gordo. That motherfucker's badass.
That's real. I'm gonna say somebody that's gonna sound crazy because I can't kind of stand them, but I fuck with them. I'm gonna go with Damian Briggs
Yeah. Yep.
because like I first I'm looking at like, yo, I can beat this nigga's ass. Like this guy's trash, right? But
Yep.
then every week I've been seeing him like compete, and it's like, yo, this motherfucker doesn't lose. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he's the Intercontinental Champion, so that means that he's ready on the way to become
Yep.
world champ. You get what I'm saying? So it's like this motherfucker's gonna be the world champ, and I'm over here in the fucking back of the line, and you know what I'm saying? It's like
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
he keeps getting wins over me, and I'm like, this is bullshit because the wins that he keeps getting on me is like, all right, fair enough, he earned them. I'm not taking credit for the fact that he didn't earn them, but it's just like I've been getting shitty fucking situations. Like there's times where either the sliders are all fucked up, or my car wasn't ready yet, or they used my second attire. It's like, what the fuck? And every time I fucking face this motherfucker, he's putting hands on me. And
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
I'm supposed to fucking set an example over here, and I'm over here getting whooped on. And that shit is like, I don't know. Something's gotta give. But I'm
So
gonna say
ask-
him because I've seen that he's been impressive. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, oh yeah. Ask yourself this though. Why are you going against him instead of trying to make him walk with you?
Oh, nah, because if you know my history and my background, like I don't play well with others.
Well, I mean, fair enough. I don't either, but that's why
Yeah.
there's MadKing and then Mr. Zero. You
Right.
got one that does play well with others, and one that says
Another
fuck the
one
world,
too
let's
is
burn
RJ
everything
Bombshell.
down.
Shout out to RJ Bombshell. He out here cooking too.
So
RJ Bombshell is like he's like the Braun Strowman of GEW, where he's
Yeah.
like he'll have like a good run and like a pop because he's big and shit like that, but then they'll humble his ass. Like somebody like fucking Magic who's big as him, or Keith Jackson is big as him, or who else is big as him? Oh, Archie. Shout out to Archie. Archie was
that
another
dude
one
won
that
me
I
a
was
lot of
impressed
fucking
with.
DEW points the other night, boy. I'll tell you what.
Archie's
I put
very
2,500 on that motherfucker. He came out on top.
That's my monster right there.
Oh yeah.
Archie.
But when it comes to like certain people, I feel like
Facts.
for me, you got to put in just as much promo work as you do in ring work, and then you see motherfuckers and they're like, "Oh, I'm not on the show," or "Oh, I don't get a title shot," or "Oh, hey, why this happen?" or
Yeah,
"Why ain't I here?" But like,
I say that the same thing way that I think like
yeah,
when it comes to the booking, like even if it sounds crazy, but that's what I do at Fight Club. When it comes to Fight Club, when I book people in Fight Club, I book it according to your call outs. So
oh
like
yeah, without a doubt.
basically that's showing me who's the active people and like
Yep.
who's gonna be there watching the show. And like you're gonna have a show full of people that everybody on the card is not even in the chat. You get what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying? It's
and
like
yeah,
what the
that's a
fuck is
fact.
happening here? And
That's
like
a
that shit
fact.
is kind of like lame because you're outshining like people like you, MadKing, or like Psycho, or like Demon X. Like Demon X. I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know about Demon X's title reign, but
Hold
he has
on, hold on. You can't put me in the category with these rookies, bro. Come on now,
That's true.
calm down.
That's true.
Calm
That's
down.
true. That's my fault. I take that back. I meant like ego.
There you go
The
again. Put ego
disrespect,
again.
the disrespect, boy. I'm outshining you. I'm outshining you right now. You need to cut that out, boy. I love you though, but relax.
Nah, I'm fucking around. Nah, but you know what I mean though. Real talk, real talk. No jokes aside though, like
Yeah.
and like out of the new guys and shit, like I get it. Like there's a lot of new guys, and like he's cutting out like by he's putting people to like fight, and like people that are representing the brand are not active. And these are the people that's supposed to be active. Like, I don't think you should be on some title shot shit if you're not shooting at least some promos out there and shit like that, or at least being active. Like, you got to show me something. Like, be active in the chat, like during any time, and just say something, talk shit, like start a rivalry with somebody. But
Yeah.
don't fucking just come out once in a while and then all of a sudden like, because that's taken away from the workhorses. Like the workhorses is like Psycho, you, who else is a new guy? Briggs. Who else is a new guy? That kid Victor Colt. Like Victor Colt's one of those kids that I haven't seen like pretty much active. The real tribal chief kid, whatever his name is,
The
Chiba.
final chief.
Like those people are like they taking shines away from people like that. Like those guys are active and they always in chats and they always talking. And the other guys, they just not like Adam Styles and Lazarus Hyde. When was the last time you ever saw Lazarus Hyde? Let's be real. And that's your world champ.
Your
That's the
your
face of the
your boy
company.
Hyde is hiding, but I got him. I
Man,
got his
Hyde is
number.
hiding. I like it.
I'm up next.
Who don't fuck with us no more? Who don't fuck with us no more? If Hyde don't fuck Lazarus Hyde, man, you got to show up in the chat somewhere because I know you be around sometimes. Show up in the chat and defend yourself, man. Because if not, I see you fucking giving up that title very soon. Give it to somebody who deserves it. Or give it back to me.
he said, "Hi, if you're in GBW chat, then you're not our chat." Then
He be in the GBW. Shout out to GBW,
well,
man.
I mean, he probably over there because like I said, there's different people how they run. Like people
Like this
run their
guy right here. Look,
chats.
this guy right here is a workhorse. The final chief. He's a workhorse. I see him all the time.
But
Mad King, Psycho, all the time.
what I'm saying is different people run their EFEDs different ways. You know what I'm saying? So you might get like how like Adot says. You're a
Yeah,
nobody
so
until somebody comes and makes you a somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. That's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be able to just walk into a fucking EFED and be like, "I demand a world title shot."
that's
If you
some
don't get
sucker
the
shit.
Hey,
You
if you
gotta
don't
get
get
Not
the
only
there.
that,
I'm like Adot. If you don't exit to the motherfucking top left, motherfucking get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how some of these motherfuckers do. And then there's some
now
motherfuckers. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
no, no, go ahead, finish.
No, and then there's some motherfuckers that they run their e-feds and they're just like like, hey man, I don't want to lose you, so I'm gonna give you the title shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, if
Right.
you don't, man, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because basically, if I give you a title shot, then that means I gotta give the next man a title shot, that man a title shot, this man a title shot, that man or that woman a title shot. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm looking like a fucking sucker because I'm just giving out title shots for no fucking apparent reason. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it actually takes away the prestige from the title. What I was gonna
exactly.
say is before is like it's also a double-edged sword because if you kind of don't give back to the new generation when they coming in and you don't be like, hey, like, because yeah, I get we're main stars, but we also got to be humble too, because
Of
sometimes the
course.
table does turn. You might be at the bottom and that person's at the top, and now you're like, hey, let me get a title shot, and they're like, who you? So I feel like when it comes to
Facts.
certain titles should be earned, like world titles, but like a
Yeah.
title that's like a hardcore belt that gets defended every week, fuck it. Take your shot, take your opportunity, challenge the person. So it's a double-edged sword. And also know your opponent. If you want to do a rivalry with somebody, like try to at least like Mad King got tough skin, DVD got tough skin,
Right.
people like us, so you can come at us, but there's certain people that you can't just come at like that and they might get offended. Keep it in
Yeah.
character and talk to somebody the way you want them to talk to you, but
All
or
right.
if not, just
Hey,
DM them.
go ahead. Go ahead. But I was gonna go ahead. If you're done, I'll let you go ahead. I'm done.
Yeah,
Are you done?
I'm gonna say just DM them, direct message and be like, hey, we'll work a story, and do
All
it
right.
like
So
that.
basically, what I was gonna say is like how Ego just said about the tough skin. I can give a fuck what you say about me, bro. I can care less. You can call me the gay of chaos, whatever the fuck you want to call me. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? I'm gonna come back at you with something. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I am. I love talking shit. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm also saying, like what he said too, is you know what I'm saying. You got certain individuals that you know what I'm saying. When you start saying stuff to them, then that's when they start getting a little personal. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was in the E-Fed where a motherfucker was talking about my wife and kids. You know what I'm saying? My wife and kids don't have nothing to do with this E-Fed shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like you said, if you ain't got that tough skin, the fuck up out of here. Yeah. So I was in the E-Fed. I was in the E-Fed. Well, you know, well, I don't give a fuck about name dropping because I do it anyways. It's called MHW. Me and DVD was in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So basically, we got there. Me and DVD. You know, we had a little rivalry. You know, a little war. You know, that's how I met this man. We became a tag team, the most dominant tag team in that E-Fed. You know what I'm saying? Nobody could beat us. Nobody could do anything. You know what I'm saying? We had all the tag team belts on every fucking show. Well, you know, since they weren't trying, nobody could get the tag titles. They started fucking with our fucking claws. You know what I'm saying? Making our claws do certain shit that they weren't supposed to do. I don't deal with that type. I don't do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If you give me your claw, I'm gonna give it. You know what I'm saying? I don't touch it unless you say, "Hey, man, can you check my AI settings and put this to this or put that to that?" You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm not touching shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't play favoritism, none of that shit. So this EFED was that's what they were doing. They were doing favoritism because they had a certain type of fucking uh club that was there, and if you weren't part of that club, basically you were just shit. You know what I'm saying? Garbage, trash. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know. So like I said, me and DVD had all the tag titles. We fucking ran through everybody in the tag team division. They couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Then they started fucking with our AI settings, doing shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Doing that shit to where you know basically we called them out on their bullshit. Well, and then basically when we called them on their bullshit. I fucking got, you know what I'm saying, basically fucking blackballed because they were like, "Oh, you're talking too much shit. You don't know what the fuck you're saying." I'm like, "Fool, you guys are tripping. Like, my claw don't go on the top rope and do a standing moonsault off the fucking fall, off the king." Sorry, I was dealing with my kids. But what I was saying is, you know, I don't fucking, you know, I don't do shit like that. So, you know, if you know, like if people like run events like that, I don't want to fuck with them. I don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Because that doesn't, you know what I'm saying? That's not my stilo. Now, when I came to GEW, like how was like MadKing said, I fucking saw different shit. But yeah, you know, that's what it is, man.
It's all right though, because sometimes you're better off in other places. If people can't appreciate you, that's on them, man. Just
That's all. That's
keep
yeah.
grinding,
That's
stay
it.
positive.
Yeah, that's it, bro. You know, that's what I try to do. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, even like with my show, bro. Like, I get. That's why I call it the land of opportunities. If I give you the fucking opportunity, seize it. You know what I'm saying? But don't trip. Just because you didn't get that opportunity, don't mean there's not another one gonna come.
Yeah, when's the next show? What's your plan?
Tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'm
What
gonna
about boxing?
now I'm gonna bring you know what I want to bring boxing back on Monday because I'm that you know it's like that's another one of my days off. My days off are well I have like I said Saturdays are my half days. Sundays I'm off, and then Mondays I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm off. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do wrestling Friday and Saturday, and then I'm gonna do boxing on Monday.
No, Gucci, Gucci. Yeah, I gotta work on a couple of things myself. Set up the next couple shows. But yeah. So he was hoping that you answer the chief question. Like, what was his question? Let's see. Let's see. I have a question. What makes GW different than any other EFED out there? Why do you believe GW is different? Okay, GW is different because Ada lets you, yes, you do have full control, you know, of your character creativity, your storylines. He lets you be you. As far as like the wins and losses, that's up to 2K. But he never usually turns down any ideas, but you have to keep it family friendly, obviously, you know, the family show. But different as far as other eFeds. Some eFeds change your tires. Some eFeds will go and change your move sets, your stats. ADOT doesn't mess with anything like that. So as far as like when you come to your with your character, you come in with your full potential. You get to basically handpick the opponents you want if the person is willing to work with you. That's why you always got DM the person you want to hit up, like or you want to work a storyline with. But basically it's the control. You know, it's different. Nobody's doing that. On top of that, he's innovative. So he's doing stuff different that nobody's done in other E-Feds. Different shows, different type of themes. He'll do like the luck of the draw. That was like the Russian roulette type of theme, and other people started stealing ideas and stuff. So another thing where global GW, he adds global production. Global production adds different E-Feds, like Ja has the woman wrestling. Um, Demon X has the Fun House. DBD has Fight Club. Um, I do the UFC shows. Sometimes we do boxing. So it's kind of like the TKO of the EFED. So that's why I believe it's different and why it's on top. We say WM is different. Yep, WM is the all women's league. So they're doing pretty great with that. Shout out to Ja. He said, honestly, this is my first one at EFED I've been in. Being creative with stories, so I can't really answer that question. Yeah, it's different from other shows. Sometimes shows will put you in the match, and they won't even let you finish a match. There's like a cutscene. Usually, when it's a cutscene, that
Oh
means you're
shit!
in the rivalry. But
Yeah,
then all of a sudden, you're not even in the rivalry. So I don't know.
yeah,
People just
yeah.
run their effects differently. So,
No, you're right. You're right. Absolutely right. Though. I don't. I mean, I'm not. I mean, I don't do all that. I mean, like all that cutscene shit. No, I don't do all that. I ain't got time for that shit because that shit doesn't make no sense to me, and I don't understand that. I mean, if it's a cutscene where you know what I'm saying, like you don't want a match and the motherfucker come jump you from behind, I understand that.
yeah, if it's after the match and there's a cutscene, I understand that. But if you're gonna make a cutscene that to force the person to lose the match and then not even make a story out of it,
Yeah,
come on, how obvious is that?
yeah,
But
no,
like I said, people run their shows differently.
Whatever,
it's not
Also,
MadKing.
even different.
there's a lot of there's a lot of E-Fed owners who wear do-rags, and if you get what I mean, they want to be the Vince McMahon and the world champ. So that's kind of
I don't know. That see now that right there, I don't
that
understand. I
don't
don't
really make
understand. I don't.
sense.
I don't understand why you run an EFED. You have a claw.
I believe they do that because since their character can't reach that level on other shows, they're like, fuck, I gotta reach it somewhere. Let me do it on my own show.
Now check this out. So right
That's how I see
at
it.
the Demon Funhouse, I'm just gonna say this right now. At the Demon Funhouse, you will not see Demon X, me, my character, in the show. I don't put him on that show. You know what I'm saying? Because he's in GW. You know what I'm saying? That's where he goes. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's one of those special. like pay-per-views, and I'll pop up and I'll have a match with somebody, and then I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? But other than
Special
that,
guests or to bring the views, bring the pop. Because yes, sometimes people come to the shows to see you. Yes, I do agree. But look at
yes,
what DBD does. He shows up in Fight Club, but he's not fighting for the world title.
yeah,
He's fighting regular matches. A Dot does the same thing. He's showing up as general, or you might see A Dot, but you don't see him with the world title around his waist.
that's fucking
So
whack, bro. That's whack as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't do shit like that, bro. I don't put my fucking character on the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, on the fucking show to put
there's
like, you know what I'm
also
saying?
there's also people in EFED that they'll crown themselves as a champion, never defend their belt, and then they're like, I've been champion for 600 days. Of course you have. Because you have full control, and you never defend your belt. No
Yo,
one's ever going to challenge you for the belt.
yo,
So
Mad
how
King,
valid is that?
reset the whole app, like exit it and open it up again with the link. But yeah, you're right, Ego.
You see
With
that a lot. So there's different.
Yeah, no, that's you're right. You know what I'm
What's your
saying?
take? What's your take on it? What makes GW different? That was the question in the chat. What makes GW different from all other effects?
Let me see here. Who said that?
Let's see, scroll up. I believe it was either Fly Guy or Final Chief.
Honestly, my friend. Just,
It was Final Chief. He said, so I have a question. What makes GW different than any other EFET out there? Why do you believe GW the premier EFET? So
why do I feel like
what makes
GW
it
is a, what
different?
makes it
Yeah, from
different?
yes.
Well, there's a lot of things that make it different. The first one is the person that runs the show. You know what I'm saying? He don't show
The
no
energy.
favoritism. Yeah, that too. The energy. He don't show no fucking favoritism. He doesn't play favorites. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? He gives you what you can. You know what I'm saying? He gives you what you deserve. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, honestly, I think GEW is totally different from anything that I've ever seen in EFED world. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like the atmosphere is different. It's like you said, we're family orientated, bro. Like some of these EFEDs, they're not. You know what I'm saying? They're not family orientated. Like I talk to Ego and DBD every day. Every day.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Outside of wrestling, we
Yeah, you know
speak.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every day. So you know what I'm saying? Like I talk to Savage, I talk to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Basically whoever, you know what I'm saying, that hits me up. You know what I'm saying? I talk to him, you know what I'm saying? It's a family thing. That's what makes us the best, the different EFED. Because a lot of these EFEDs don't have no like, they don't have that family oriented shit where you can, hey man, hey check this out, Eagle. I'm having a bad fucking
yo,
day today. You know what I'm saying? Such and such. You know what I'm saying? And the Eagle's gonna give you some advice
Can
like,
you
hey
hear me?
man, well, yeah, I hear you. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? The Eagle
Okay.
gives you some. Then he gives you some fucking some advice, and then there you go. You know what I'm saying? That's
I
why I
don't know
think
what the
that's why
fuck
we're
happened
different.
there. I got knocked off for like a little bit.
That's why I think we're different.
Also, we have gamers on the team. So, like, if you have certain
yo,
games and you're like, you want to play the game, or even if you don't have the game, we have creative teams that everybody does something different. We have people who work on calls, people who work on titles, arenas,
Yeah,
images. Some people do attires, like move sets. They do it all out here.
yeah.
so back to you, Mad King, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Who who's your wrestling idols and like your influences that make you become Mad King into this shit
Hold on. You should ask him like this: what characters are your character betrayed
based
by?
on, yeah,
Yeah.
based on, yeah,
Triple H, Mick Foley.
Ooh, yeah.
Hmm. That's it.
Mine
Triple
is a
I
H,
ain't
yeah,
I
mixture.
ain't scared to bleed. I ain't scared to go through the barbed wire, but at the same time, I ain't scared to stick the boss's daughter behind your back.
nice.
Mine is a mixture, and Ja called it like right on point. You can kind of see it if you look at my character. So it's John Morrison, Triple H, and Randy Orton.
Yep,
E
I can see that. Now,
E.
going back a little bit before my mic cut off, what I was trying to say was one of my big back and forth with Mr. Zero was shout out to the final chief because I bounced a lot of shit off that motherfucker, and he bounced a lot of shit off me, and we had a lot of people watching that feud. So I'm gonna give him a
That's
shout out.
that's your man's final chief.
Not my man's, my number one rival though. I will give
Gotcha,
him that. That's for Mr. Zero, though, not Mad King. That's my little brother's rival.
gotcha. That
Final
makes
Chief and
sense.
who? Who is it? Final Chief and who? Oh,
Mr.
Mr. Mac.
Zero.
Oh, Mr. Zero. Yeah,
Yeah,
what y'all got?
they
What y'all
bounced a
got
lot
going
of
on?
they bounced a lot of shit off each other, and it was
Yeah.
good. It was good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, he took that first loss, and he was like, I want a rematch, but I gave it to him. And I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Final Chief. You know I'm kidding with you. But now he got his 1v1, and now he's running. But that's a whole nother story. But shout out to him. He took a lot of shit off me. A lot of shit
Oh,
off me.
don't don't worry. That's not over with. We gotta finish that. That's the story we gotta finish. You know what I'm saying? But
That is,
it's
yeah.
gonna be in a later time. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
dead.
Later time.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
But yeah, I'm just saying, man. Yeah, a lot of you can. I mean, I met like I said, since I've been in this EFED shit, man, I've met a lot of incredible people, bro. A lot of incredible people.
Seriously though, there's a lot of good fucking people in this. Like,
Not that. No, hold on. No, hold on. I said in the EFED world. I didn't just say the whole EFED world. There's some people out there that are fucking creeps and fucking dickheads. You know what I'm saying? But you
yeah,
know,
You
I
said
mean, like I,
creeps.
you know,
I'm talking about just in GEW. Like, I'm gonna give a shout out that a lot of people won't do. I'm gonna give a shout out to DBD for taking in Mr. Zero because
For
he
real.
hadn't been he hadn't been there very long. He literally just proclaimed being a gravedigger, and DBD's like, yeah, come here, come sit underneath the learning tree. He
oh
took my brother
Lord.
in right next to him, so
Let's
I'm gonna give a
go.
shout
Hey,
out
you know what?
to
And the fucked up
DBD
part
for
about
that.
hey, you know what the fucked up part about that is? I feel bad for your brother. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? He's living his dream, bro. He's enjoying
Hey,
every
hey, he's
last
living.
step of
Hey,
it.
hey, for right now, he's living his dream. Wait till he starts
He's
out shining.
living
You know,
Hey,
you
dangerously.
know, you
hey,
know what though?
wait till he starts out shining DVD, and then guess what happens to then? You know what I'm saying? Get
Well, you know
stabbed
what?
in,
What
get
The
stabbed
happens
in
knife
the
ain't
then?
in
back.
the back yet.
You
We'll
remember
deal with that
Evolution?
before. We'll deal with that
So
when
what
it comes.
happens then?
We'll
You
deal
know what
when
I'm
it comes.
saying?
But
Because
hey,
look,
listen,
check this
listen.
out.
Keep in mind, keep in
Mac,
Put
mind.
it like
I'm the
this:
king
if
of the
he's on
scumbag.
I want
DBD's
you to know a little
team,
story. Here's a little story that I want you to hear. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
All right.
stay away from the world title, Mrs. Zoro. If you're on
Exactly.
DBD's team,
Me and your brother's so-called boss right here, Mr. DVD. I was a grave digger before that. You know what I'm saying? When
Were
I
you
was a
though,
grave
or were
digger.
you an improper grave
No,
digger?
no, 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 no,
Because
no, no, no. Hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't
Don't
do
do that.
that.
all right, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
So what I'm gonna say is when I became a grave digger, we were the most dominant team in GEW. Am I lying, DVD?
I'm letting you go ahead. I'm letting you go. He's not.
All right.
But go ahead.
So then meanwhile, you know what I'm saying? I started, getting a little bit of stardom, you know what I'm saying, that DVD wasn't getting, or he thought he should have got, you know what I'm saying? And he stabbed me in the back, you know what I'm saying? Left me for fucking dead, you know what I'm saying? So now this is why my mission is so important to make you motherfuckers crumble. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm gonna do. So whoever you are, you grave diggers, be on the lookout for Demon X,
Well,
bro.
listen, that's a story for Mister Zero. I'm Mad King.
Well, Mr. Zero,
I
hey,
will let
I
him
mean,
know.
hold on. You can relay that message to your brother. You know what I'm saying? Just
I
let him
sure
know.
will. I sure will. Well, from what I understand, what he says is if he wins,
That's Cap, Junior Jaw. That's Cap. You know what I'm saying? You were not the
if
leader
he
of the Grave
wins,
Diggers. Cap.
all the grave diggers win. If he loses, then
hold
he
on, didn't
loses.
DVD betray her too? Though?
Hell yeah, he did. And she still got the pom poms for this nigga, bruh.
What you tweeted?
All right. Most
What you
violent,
tweeted?
your favorite most violent wrestling memory.
All
New
right, look.
Jack,
Let me
you
tell you.
know.
Let me tell you the whole thing behind it before, because everybody gets it twisted. Before we're
What?
gonna Fly Guy is gonna ask a question after when I answer mine, and this on the questions on the board. Anyway, what really happened is
I don't sound
I
salty.
started I started off helping out like I told you, I started back then with Zay. You know, A Dog gave me a contract. I was fighting the way everybody was fighting. I started off the same way everybody else starts off. Multiple man matches, and I was getting smoked. And the thing is that I was basically talking for my team. I was putting my team on. I was always telling people like, "Yo, you know, Zay's been this guy Wolf Danger's been," and like people like that. I getting them title shots and shit, Hopkins, all that, and nobody like, nobody like looked out for me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, "Yo, how come everybody's getting all this and all that, and I can't get none of that?" So I was like, "You know what?
He was technically playing the leader and manager role, but
I
got
was doing
treated like he
both.
was the bus boy. They
I was
treated him
the
like he was the towel guy.
Yeah, like I was like
Right.
I wasn't I wasn't. I'm over here doing the talking for y'all, and I'm trying to get y'all title shots, but none of y'all speaking up for me and trying to get me title shots or nothing like that. So I looked at it like, yo, I feel like y'all playing me, and I'm like, I'm the voice of this team. Like, you know what I'm saying? First of all, y'all ain't even judging her, y'all ain't even moving the team right because y'all ain't putting me on, and I'm putting all of y'all on, so I should be the leader. That's one. I won that argument, and then all of a sudden you see motherfuckers winning titles and then they lose their titles and then they get other titles. And I'm like, yo, well, what about me? So that's it. I said, you know what? I think it's my turn to eat. And that's what I did. All I did was I put my foot down and they didn't like it. Everybody looks at it like I backstabbed them and I betrayed them. But honestly, I look at it like I put my foot down and I demanded my respect. And basically, I got it. But the fans and everybody looks at it like, yo, you're a backstabber, you piece of shit. How you do that to your own brothers? And that's it. And I told the grave diggers when we formed, the mission is simple. Make sure the Reaper collects the world title. They didn't want to.
No, no, no,
They
no,
were applying to the rules at first. All of a
no,
sudden, I see them motherfuckers getting
no.
title shots, and I'm like, "Yo, what's going on here?"
So
So
listen, in this business,
Yo, make
in this
Hey,
sure.
man,
business, you can
hey,
either make
this man
friends
be working at
or you can
Liz,
make
bro. This
money.
nigga's
You can't make
tapping.
both.
So you mean to tell me this is what
so
you
so
saying right now?
if the story's wrong, tell the story how it's
Bro,
supposed to
I
be. Then,
told
man.
Okay,
you
hold
that.
on, hold on, hold
That's
on,
exactly. I
hold on,
told you he was gonna
hold
do
on,
that. That's exactly how it went down, though.
hold on, man. This man said the mission was for him to be world champion.
Yeah,
That was not
we
in
all
that
agreed to
was
that.
not in the discussion. We did not agree. Oh man. Hey,
Oh,
you
you
know
should
what?
have knew
All right,
that
what's this
when I
question
came
for
back.
Fly Guy?
Hey, you know
And
what?
you was like, "Yo, you're part of the grave diggers." I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, cool." I said, "What you doing?" And you was going for like I think it was like you had the multimedia sign. So I'm like, "Oh, he
Yeah.
Gucci." But as soon as you
BBD.
won that world title, I said, "Oh, it's rap. It's curtains from here."
I'm the face of this
Hey,
company. I put so much work into this
uh,
company to be what it is, and everybody keeps forgetting that. So
DVD. You know it's coming, right? It's gonna happen. We
let
gotta
it
end this
happen.
chat. We gotta end this. We gotta end this story, bro. It's gotta happen. You know what I'm saying?
Let it happen. Whatever
You
happens, it
know.
happens.
You
Just make
know.
sure y'all tune into CyberSlam because it's about to go down.
Oh shit.
It's going
Nah,
down like an abandoned basement.
nah.
So
I think
Hey,
my mic fucked up again, right?
yeah,
no, you
but we can
good? I
hear you.
can.
We can hear you.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so hey, so I'm letting you, I'm letting you Grave Lickers know right now. The mission is for DVD to be world champion. So if y'all are getting in the way of that world title, get
Yeah,
ready to get your.
I gotta ask though,
What's that?
how great was that fucking LGBTQ plus fucking line the other night?
Amazing.
That shit
Man,
even had me rolling.
You remind me of myself back in the days.
I That's the thing. I just like to have fun. All right, what's this question from? What do we got here from A Dot or?
yeah, yeah.
The question is this: give us your top five stars and your top five rising stars in GEW.
Mm.
Hmm.
So you got to be 5 stars that are already permanently stars, and then 3 of you guys, like the top rising. You know,
All right. Top rising. I
Top
gotta
three.
say, Psycho,
Mm.
El Gordo.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Now, when you say El Gordo, is that because it's your claw?
No, that's not my call. I'm not
Oh,
El
okay.
well,
Gordo.
El Gordo is just like making his return. He's
Oh,
Yeah,
technically a
Yeah, he
day one
was from
guy.
season
okay.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a
yeah.
season 1 guy.
All right,
So,
go ahead.
but yeah,
And
you
then
could
I'm gonna
say he's
say
the new guy though.
Jay Smoke.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
not a
Oh
rising.
shit, the Hitman made the
Is it Hitman? Is
list.
he? He's not a
Yeah.
rising star, is he? He's been here
Yeah.
for
The
a
first
minute.
the,
Technically, yeah.
the
Yeah?
They
first
just
time
came
I
in at
seen
Almost
they
him,
came in
he
right
at
on.
the
won.
end. They came in at the end of
Okay.
24.
All right.
Yeah, the
All
first
right.
time I seen him, he won that ladder match and took that briefcase. And then the following, he took the
Y'all
belt.
heard his 3. Y'all heard his 3. Briggs, they don't even mention you, boy. What happened?
Oh shit.
Damn.
Now, my
And that's your
lowest, my
Intercontinental champ.
lowest, my lowest person that's
All
never
right.
gonna make it, the
Who's
final
that?
chief. The final chief.
Oh, that's number 5.
Hey,
Yeah.
that boy's gonna be like the shit you scrape off your shoes when you walk in the mud and before your house. You're like,
Oh my
bro, get the fuck out
god.
of here. Get out of
This
here.
is
You
gonna
know,
be
gone.
epic. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna do a podcast with Briggs one day because me and this motherfucker gonna have fun of this shit, boy. I promise you. But fucking right, you're right. Top 3 stars. I like it. If you
Oh
could
yeah.
take out like Gordo, considering that he's not like a rising star because he's been here before, who else would you put besides him?
Uh, just because I love
A
the way
rising
he
stars.
a rising star.
Yeah.
J Money.
Let's go.
J Money, that motherfucker, it's in the name. That dude's money. That dude, mark my words, he's gonna hold that belt and every other one of them. Grand
I,
Slam champion all day.
I fucked with J Money before in other Efeds.
Yeah.
He's a Fight Club legend too. That boy's the king of the cage.
No
I think
shit.
the longest reign in the king of the cage.
Yeah. And you know what I like about him a lot too is like he don't ever often run his mouth.
Right.
Never gets in the mix. He's just there, and then he's putting
He's
motherfuckers down
basically
and proving
he's
that he's
basically talking
there.
about black and gold never fold. Put your money where
Yep.
your mouth is. Let's get it.
Exactly. Yep. He's just always right there. Shows up, whoops ass, walks out. And I gotta respect that.
I respect that too. Shout out to J Money. All right, so your 5 top stars.
5 top stars. Okay, so I gotta go Demon X, number 1.
Oh,
I like him. I like everything about him on some real shit. You run your mouth to him, he runs his mouth back, but then he's like, take a break, you're in the back seat. I'll come back to you. Then
respect that. I like it.
I gotta go. I mean, off the cuff, I gotta go A-Dot because he reminds me of a mix of Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn. I love the cough, the way he looks.
That's looking like an Amish crackhead out here. But all right.
Shit.
Hey,
And then
don't
I
come for
gotta
A
say,
like that. Watch your mouth.
I come at the boss however I want. I am a boss.
and then what we got Archie. He's a long time guy, right?
No,
You there?
Archie's new. He
Archie's new.
wasn't
No
part
shit.
of new
Okay.
generation.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Archie's new. When I mean like when they mean like the top stars,
Oh,
they mean people like like that's been here
Fox,
for months. Tyler Jones, Crazy Fox, The Baker, Genie Ja,
Crazy Fox. He's the one.
Demon
He's the one
X,
retiring,
Ego,
right? Or no,
me.
Fox Mike's retiring.
Fox Bid, no. Wolf Danger's retiring.
Wolf
He's
Danger.
considered a day
I always
one.
get there.
Wolf Danger
Wolf
is
Danger.
retiring.
I like Wolf Danger. He I just there's something about his car. It reminds me a lot of AJ Styles. I'm an AJ Styles fan just because
Yeah, Wolf
I'm
is
big into
legendary.
family. I'm big into family. AJ Styles is actually a big in family guy in real life. He reminds me of that right there. And he's never over the top, under the bar. He's just right there.
Yeah,
So,
shout out to AJ
and Tyler
Stidhouse.
Jones. I like Tyler Jones just because he's got the balls to wear the Temu jersey. I mean, come on.
That boy
It
is
ain't,
fucking amazing.
it ain't every day you show up to a multi-million-dollar EFED rocking
This
emu wear.
I don't even think I have anything nice to say about him, like ever.
Oh,
Because
shit.
to me, he's always gonna be just one piece of shit person.
Honestly, we should do a podcast with him one day.
Just do a podcast of
We
Justice
can't make him
Timu
famous.
orders.
All right, so that's 3, right? How many you said?
5.
5.
He
You
said,
said,
he
you
said
put Tyler
3.
Jones in your list?
Yep. Tyler Jones.
Yikes.
SGK. He's kind of new too, right?
No,
No,
SGK
he's
is
just
a
not.
day one guy too.
Okay.
Yeah.
SGK. I love the way he moves, the way he looks, and that fucking Russian stunner he hits. That's fucking devastating.
Technically, he's like the originator of the grave diggers. Like I came
Yeah.
up with the name and shit, but like I lived off of like his gimmick.
Yeah.
SGK is retiring, that's right, and so is Wolf Danger.
And then my number one that I got to go with for Legends
I think Wolf
would have
Danger
to
is
be.
retiring this year, and
Yeah, I want to get a
SGK
match with
next year.
Wolf Danger. That motherfucker, I got to be on that retirement
It's the
tour.
tour.
Like,
It's the tour. Yeah, it's the tour.
yeah, like just
I'm gonna
out of the
light it up.
fact
I'm gonna
that,
spark up the tour with him.
just out of the fact that I came in so late and he's walking out the door. I don't want to ever say our paths never crossed. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
want to
but
be like, I
he's
watched
doing
him.
he's not done. He's doing like what like The Rock did, and what Cena's doing.
Right,
Like
right,
he'll
right.
be around, but like they ain't gonna be like Wolf Danger's on the card every week kind of shit. You'll see Wolf
Yeah,
Danger
but
making an appearance, maybe here and there, but that's it.
on the same sense, I don't want to be the guy that's like, oh, he came back and then, Mad King was just, there at the right time
Right,
at the right place. I want to be
right.
the guy that's like, it was a
Yeah,
straight up,
and that's respect too, because you look at it
yeah,
like, yo, it's an honor, bro, to like
that's a
actually
fact.
fight you at the last, you know what I'm saying, your last
Yep,
one. Like I respect that. Thank you.
that's a fact.
Like that's real shit.
That's a fact.
I like that we could do that shit off of the EFED shit too, like real life.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
we live it, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
yeah. And that,
I
that's,
live my
that's the thing.
character. Like when I'm in the chat with y'all, I literally mean everything I say, but I always keep it like in a friendly scumbag way. You
Oh, yeah.
understand?
You and me both. But I mean,
Yeah,
like,
because I don't go
That's
personal.
contradicting it.
like I
I be
said,
talking shit about Demon X, but
oh,
I
yeah,
never talk personal shit about him. I talk shit about his core and how I'm gonna bury him and
that's
how
a fact.
the
And that's what I
gates of
think a lot
chaos
of
are
people,
trash and bums and all that. You
that's
know,
what I
but
think a lot of people don't understand. Is like when we're talking shit, you're talking shit to a fictional character. Like, that shit
exactly.
isn't about. I'm not talking shit directly to you. I'm talking shit to your character from my character.
Right. I'm talking to
Like,
Demon X. I'm not talking to Pookie.
exactly,
All right.
exactly. Shit, people, like, I've literally gone back and forth with Demon X and talked shit to him on the thing and then I've literally turned around that same night and messaged him in the DM and been like, "Hey, bro, what's up? This, that, and the third." And we've worked shit out. Like, not nothing like, oh, we had a problem, but like, this is what we need to do to
Yeah.
go forward. This, that, and the
And
third.
that's what A
And
Dot
then we're
always
right
wants
back in
from
the
us
chat
too.
talking shit.
Yeah, that's what A Dot wants from us. Like if you got a storyline and you want to work a storyline, hit up D. If you want to work a storyline with X, just hit him up and or
Yeah,
hit you. And if he's with it, he'll hit you back and be like, "Yeah, what up? Let's do it." Or whatever. Go be like,
that's
"Yo,
a
not right
fact.
now. I got something going on." Because
Yep.
he's loyal to his storylines.
Oh yeah,
You know what
without
I'm
a
saying?
doubt, without a doubt. And trust me, I get that, and I respect the shit out of that. But every now and again, like I'll let it go for a couple of shows and shit like that, but then I'll hit him again. Boom! Don't forget about me, motherfucker. Boom! Don't forget about me. I'll let it go for a couple shows, and I'll be like, boom! Don't forget about me.
That's facts, man.
But
So how do you stay motivated and like to succeed as Mad King? Like what
cheeseburgers,
motivates you to keep it
fucking
doing?
cheeseburgers. No, no,
Cheeseburgers. I love it.
no. I mean, what keeps me motivated in GEW as Mad King to do it is
Yeah, like
everybody
to
else.
keep on making promos and to like even if you take a loss, like you're still like fucking like that's
So
nothing. Like let's go.
I want everybody else is what motivates me, and not in the sense of like, oh, I want to be better than everybody else, but I want that dude that's at the bottom of the card that never says shit to see my words and be like, fuck that, I'm gonna say something this week, and then I want him to say something the next week and the next week, and then I want him to come whoop my ass and take that little tiny mouse that never said shit and move the fuck up, and then everybody knows your name. Use me as that stepping stone, because I know if I get the chance to step on your head, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
So that's what motivates me. I want that little
Respect,
guy.
respect.
I want that little
I
guy to
respect
step
that.
up.
I respect that. Hell yeah. A lot of niggas don't think like that. So shout
Yeah,
out to you for that. Fucking I see that you don't want to you don't want to be the top dog. I see that you want to earn your way to the top dog. Like you don't want to just because you're cool with people like me and like Ego, like being cool with me and Ego and Demon will get you people would think that it'll get you places, but it
Yeah.
don't. You get what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
we
without a
we
doubt.
had to work our way up to the shit too. So we ain't really giving y'all nothing. The only reason is I give y'all Fight Club title shots because Fight Club is a call out show, and I don't
Right.
care
Yep.
what champion you are, you're fighting for that belt. The thing that
That's
I
a
don't
fact.
do is if you win the belt that night, I'm not gonna put you to defend the belt the same night. I ain't
Right.
gonna do
Yep.
that. That's fucked up. But I will put the championship up though. You know what
No,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
without a doubt.
So shout out to
But
Jeannie Ja. I don't know why she didn't pull up yet, but cool.
you saying why don't I use that to my advantage?
Josh
I'm a
sent you the
two-time
link
world
to
champion.
on Discord Messenger and
I'm a
on Facebook
I'm a
Messenger.
two-time GEW world champion, ladies and gentlemen. Just so y'all know. Two-time. I don't think nobody won the
Two
title
time,
more than
two
twice.
time.
DVD, you're saying you want to know why I don't use that to my advantage?
Yeah, why not?
Well, because when I do win it, and when I get up there, I want them to be like, he did it on his own. He didn't
He did
carry
it on
off
his own.
anybody's back. He didn't do it off anybody
Facts.
else's. And I also want everybody to know that when I do it on my own, the final chief never gets a shot. Never.
Oh shit.
That's
Let's
a fact.
go.
See, I
It's
like
never.
that. He's
But
sticking.
I
He's
I
sticking to
heard
his
that
class.
this is what I'm thinking though. This is what I'm saying. I heard that before from Lazarus Hyde. Lazarus Hyde earned it. He was talking his way up to the top. So
yeah.
if you do get a chance to win it, you do win it. Will you just go silent too, like he did?
No, God
Oh.
no. I go 100%, 200%, 300%, 400%, and I just keep going. I go up and up and up and up, and there's not going to be any stopping me. I drop that title. I go 500%. I go 600%. I go 7. I go 8. I go 9. I just go up. There's no reason to slow down. Why slow down? Because I hit the
Gonna
goal.
be
Nah,
gonna
fuck
be a
that. I
hot
want to hit that
summer.
goal. I want to
It's
hit
gonna
that
be a
goal
hot
one
summer.
time, two time, three time, four time, 5 time. Be a
All
fucking Booker
paper
T in this son of a
champs.
bitch.
All paper champs will be burnt down.
I'm
That's
gonna tell
it.
That's
y'all.
all we're saying.
I'm
Paper
gonna tell
catches
you
fire
like this.
fast.
I'm just gonna say this one thing. This one thing only. I'm not worried about being world champ. I'm not worried about no titles. All I want is I already have one record in GW. I just want another one, and that is to become a Grand Slam champion. That's all I want. You
So
know what I'm saying? That's all I want.
come
You
sit up
know.
here with me. I'm lonely. I'm lonely up here.
You know. That's
BBD playing games.
shit.
Because Ben had
I need one. Hey, I need one
me and
fucking
Josh just sitting
belt.
here.
And guess who has that belt?
Cool.
Mr. Damian Briggs, the fake king.
All right, listen, Mad King's got time for one more question. What's that? Shoot your shot?
Who's your top five WWE wrestlers right now?
That's your question.
That's my question. I want to
All
see where
right.
you're. I want to see who you're fucking. You know what I'm saying? Who you like. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Right
mean,
now, I got to go Dominic Mysterio,
okay.
Jacob Fatu,
Mm.
L.A. Knight. Hmm. And then I got to go fuck Becky Lynch and number one, The Miz.
Ooh.
Hey, why
Yep.
the Miz? Break it down for them because they be
So
hating on the
listen,
Miz.
here's the fact. Here's a fact about The Miz, and here's
All
a
right.
fact that inspires me as well. The
Go for
motherfucker
it.
came. The motherfucker came from nothing. Okay, 2 time Grand Champ Slampy, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying?
Grand
Two
Slam
time.
champion.
There you go. 2 time. Got the hottest wife in the fucking game. Worked so fucking
Wearing
hard
this
that he don't
chain.
he don't have to work no more. Got a house named after him. Fucking Chateau Mizmar, whatever the fuck it is. That dude did it all, been it all, seen it all, and everybody hates it all. And that's what the Mad King's doing.
Ah,
Hey,
Appreciate that.
I just want to see where your wrestling head was at, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's why I asked that
Oh yeah,
question.
I think everybody in real life and in the E-Fed should shoot to be like the Miz. That motherfucker came from nothing. He's a dude that got kicked out of his comfort zone for X amount of
And he
months
took and he
and
took
busted
shit.
his
He took
ass to
shit in the
come back.
beginning.
Like everybody should strive to be that dude. Like you bust your ass to come back. You bust your ass to be just that much better every day. If you wake up in the morning and you say, you know what, today I'm not going to be better than I was yesterday, you fucking failed. Period.
Yep.
You wake up in the morning and you say, yeah, I'm going to be fucking that much better than I was yesterday, you've already won the day. Done.
I
Y'all
feel
got a
like people
question?
need that fire, that drive. All right, my
Yeah.
question is similar, but top five, one of each generation: Golden Era,
Ooh.
Attitude Era. Who
One
was
of
your top
each.
dog from one from each generation, from
All
each
right.
era? Who was your top dog?
So I got to go Dusty Road.
Mm,
Number five.
I love it.
I got to go, fuck, Shawn Michaels,
Mm.
Oh,
Terry Funk,
okay. I know. I heard you earlier. I see it.
Bruiser Brody, and
Okay.
Randy Orton.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nice. 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 Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, DBD, you got one for me?
Oh, I think you
The
might be taking.
DVDs on the break. So
Yeah.
you get to ask us three questions
All right.
each.
3 questions.
Hmm.
I'm going to break it down to one question with 3 parts. I'm going to do this Chris Van Fleet style and end it with class. I want each of
Oof.
you to name 3 things you're grateful for, but you could strive to do better tomorrow.
So I give you three things that I could do better that'll make me better. The three things that I could do that'll make me better for tomorrow.
That you're also grateful that you do today.
Okay. Well, let's see. My first one will be, you know what I'm saying, be the best father that I can. That's my number one thing with my kids. I am a very family orientated man, and I feel that family comes first. You know what I'm saying.
Yep,
And
yep.
then two, fuck, oh shit, I don't know, man. That's kind of hard. That's a kind of hard question, though. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is. You want my answer to that, and it's what I tell myself every day that I can do better. But I'd do better tomorrow. But I'm
What is
grateful
that?
that I do today.
Maybe you might tell me something that you know what I'm saying that might inspire me. What you got, bro?
Live, laugh, love. I can live better tomorrow. I can
Yeah.
love harder tomorrow. I can
Mm-hmm.
laugh better tomorrow. But I'm glad I did all 3 of them today.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
I never even thought
Wow.
about that like that though. You know what I'm saying? See,
You
I
always
learned
got to
something.
think of the
Hey,
next step.
hey, I always learn something new. You know when they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, that's a bullshit.
You learn something new every day.
All
Hell
right,
That's
yeah.
boys.
that's that's good.
On the note of the rated R scumbag, I gotta go.
All
We
right.
Thank you for
appreciate you,
having me,
man.
Yeah.
podcast.
Thanks for
And
showing up, brother.
hey, thanks for having me, boys. I'll talk to you soon. I'm out.
Shout out to the Mad King.
Man, the Mad King.
Everybody keep their eyes peeled. That boy's on the move up. Strap a rocket ship on his back, A-Dot. Let's get it.
Man, for real though.
All
Well,
right, boxing. Did
yes,
you
sir.
finish tournaments? All the titles already crowned, right? On your show?
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for the we.
DVD.
I'm just waiting for us to do the tournament for the undisputed champion. That's all I'm waiting on
Did
now.
did DBD crown his last champion?
I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe when he comes back, he can
DBD.
answer that.
You might need some boxing tournament and finish that. You can get
Yeah,
that
yeah.
undefeated.
Because I mean, like I said, I got yeah. I got a card ready for Monday. You know what I'm saying? I've had it made. I had it done for like maybe like a week ago. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it last week, but shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Real life comes first. You know what I'm saying? Something
Yeah.
happens. So I didn't get a chance to get to it, but I got a card ready. You know what I'm saying? Um, maybe I'll run it Monday. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, we're just waiting for Mr. Ego to get the undisputed title made, and then we can do that tournament for all for that, and then we can start fucking getting into some real. Because I mean, we are. I'm
Where
ready to start this
where
Gucci
where
shit.
the where MadKing at?
He had to go,
He
bro.
just left.
Yeah, he had to go.
Like he's done for the night?
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
He had to go.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right, all right, all right. All right.
So we was asking, where are you as far as the boxing? Have you found the last champion?
Not yet. I'm missing a WBC champ, and then
So,
we Gucci.
so we
Yeah,
can
because
start
that's
on the
what.
undisputed.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. We need the undisputed because then
The
we start
undisputed
getting
shit, we're gonna have to do that shit together. Like we're gonna have to make those cards together, kind of shit, so we can like make a unanimous nigga type.
no shit. Yeah, that'd be the plan. Because whoever becomes the undisputed champ, he's gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, be like, go
Yeah, he's
through.
gonna
The thing is,
basically.
how does it work
What we should do is we should
But I
make
don't
a.
see how
if
we're gonna
it's?
be able to. I hold on. I
That's
got
what
a
I was gonna
question.
ask. How does it work if it's three different weight
Like,
classes?
yeah, I was about to say that's what I was gonna
If
say.
it,
Thank you, thank you.
yeah, that's another thing too. What I was thinking is we should make like after everybody gets crowned and shit, whatever those champions are, WBC, whatever the fuck, we should make
Another weight class.
no, we should make the belts GEB, like Global Extreme Boxing, and then
Yeah,
we put our logos on the belts, like because it be he'll be from Pound for Pound, he'll be from Demons Funhouse, he'll be from EGOs, you know what I'm saying? Like he'll be from
yeah,
all the different things. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That makes more sense, right?
Yeah,
And then we have the belts come out in our shows. Like you're basically the
I agree.
GEB, middleweight champion,
Or
GB
or we can do what
featherweight, whatever y'all got.
what Eagles doing over there in UFC with medallions. You know what I'm saying?
That too.
So on
That too.
the backyard brawl and the Kumite because it's like you don't win titles at the end of the tournament, I decided to make medallions.
Yeah.
But we can do create titles, but we'll have to do that separately.
What
But as
I'm
far as
what
the UFC or the Rage in the Cage, you do win titles. We have the BMF, that's when it's just straight knockouts. And then we got the UFC World Championship, which is both stand and bang and submissions. So you can
no
tap them out or knock them out.
yeah. But what I'm saying for the boxing is like like instead of like what I'm saying like because like down another fucking belt that takes images up off of your fucking your
Yep.
fucking CC. So what I was saying is maybe we could have them come out with like how you do on the thing. We could have them come out with a medallion. You know what I'm saying?
With the
Saying that
medallions.
But you got to
you
put
know
that on their cause though, and then how would you know? And how would you know? Like they're not gonna announce it when they
I
come
will
out.
upload the medallions into a mannequin, the way I do with the shoes.
yeah.
We
No, yeah, that's
download the
fine. And then
mannequin,
you put it on
and
the guy,
then
yeah. But
yeah,
the
you
thing
have to
is,
add it.
it's not gonna announce them when when they get
No,
introduced.
but
It's not gonna announce them.
that's when your announcing
If
skills
you
come.
make a belt, if you make a belt for that specific thing. But then if you make a belt, the title, I mean, the medallion kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah. What?
What about a briefcase?
That can be done.
And you put like the logo on the briefcase type shit. You get
Can
what I'm
be done.
saying? Can't
Can you
cash it
name
in.
the briefcases?
You can name
Or
the
it's just
briefcase.
money in
Yeah,
the bank?
you can't name it. Yeah, you can name it.
You can only have two briefcases though. That's a.
That's what it said. Yeah, briefcases. I think that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
but the backyard brawl and the other one is only two shows, two separate shows. The Rage in the Cage, they actually have titles, the UFC
Yeah.
and the BMF.
Yeah.
So the Money in the Bank could be possible. We could work on that.
No, what I'm saying is so. All right, so say like, all right, Eagle, he's my WBF champion for boxing. So instead of me fucking downloading that belt, how come we just don't give him a medallion with the IBF, you know what I'm saying, champion on there? and just you know what I'm saying like that because instead of trying to like have you know what I'm saying download like fucking 6 or 7 belts, you know what I'm saying, and when we could just have these medallions and just you know what I'm saying they can and they don't even have to you know what I'm saying you then you can be like oh you know like that's when you like I said your announcing skills come in at you can be like oh the IBF champions here at the Fun House you know what I'm saying or you know shit like that you know what I'm saying I
Yeah.
don't feel I don't feel like we should have them come out you know what I'm saying come out with another belt because that's just I think it takes up more it takes up your storage and all that little shit for your fucking
For
your
the imaging,
yeah you know what I'm saying
which I already
'cause-
had to delete images twice already.
or
No
me
matter
That's
too
what it
why
is.
already
that
already.
that's why we should make an undisputed title and be like the GEB undisputed champion, and that person will have basically the belts from everybody's shit, basically from all our brands.
Oh, I see what you're saying now.
You
I
get
see.
what I'm saying? Like, or
I
have
see
the
what you're saying.
logo on the belt, but the belt is not. It's not just. It's Global Extreme Boxing
So basically,
Championship.
what you're saying is the
It's
person that's the
all three brands in one, basically.
all right. So you're saying the person that becomes the undisputed boxing champion should have that person will have a belt that he'll come out with all our logos. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Right.
Yeah, that sounds good.
When we make it undisputed champion, boom. That's when we can like do random shit. So like the title will be defended. Basically, we're gonna have one title made. It's gonna be the GB Undisputed Championship, and it's gonna have all our three logos on it. And it's gonna be basically the world, like the undisputed title. So that title is gonna be the one that's gonna be defended.
Yeah,
We'll have a card and shit. We'll do like tournaments and whatever. But that title is gonna be defended when like they do call outs or when you have like a card and somebody earned their way up there. They be like,
yeah,
all right, we're gonna fight such and such. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
So we fought like whoever the champion is, like we'll run it like on some shit where best out of three kind of shit, or like if you could like or like best out of three meaning like Ego could run the match and I'll run the same match too kind of shit. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Even though if it's different weight classes, it still means the same title. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying? 'Cause it's the same person.
yeah,
So what we do is we run the title and the champion is on your show basically. So what we do is the winner between like we'll do a best out of three. So like if he can win two in a row and like both shows, then that's it. He automatically goes to your show and fights the champ. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
And
I got
then
you.
if it's 1-1, then you have to decide it on your show, and then you'll have those two guys fight, and then boom, the winner fights the champion on your show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got
And
you.
vice
I
versa for
but
each
I was gonna
show.
ask a question. So having the undisputed champ, are we still gonna have the WBCs and all the other? Because those
No,
would be considered the
nah,
underbelts.
nah, because we're gonna crown one undisputed champion with all those belts, meaning all those belts in one. You get what I'm saying? And like we're gonna have one main champion from every fucking show that we got. That main champion is gonna be the champion that's gonna be on all shows because we got this pretty much the same roster.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But so basically, when we crown an undisputed champion, the WBC, the WBO, and the IBF, and all that shit,
Right,
and the WBA it doesn't exist no longer.
right. We're gonna run a tournament with those guys that we have as our undisputed champion. Whoever our undisputed champions are and our show, we're gonna crown. We're gonna determine it because we got four belts. So we're gonna put those four titles and the tournament mode. So the winner of those four guys gets that main title. You get what I'm saying? On each
Yeah,
show. And then on each show, we're
We
gonna
do a
have
triple
one
threat.
main champion. We're gonna have like a triple threat kind of thing, and we're gonna like run it. We'll work it out how we'll run that and the card wise, and we'll have them niggas same fight, the same two guys fight every time on each show and determine where he got the most wins at in that show, and that means that he moves forward in the tournament kind of thing. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, I got what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm down with that shit. You know what
And
I'm saying?
that way in the CC, when it comes to like the images and shit, it won't take that much space in your universe or in your game because we're only gonna have mainly just one belt. That belt, we're
Yeah,
gonna cipher that belt. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So it comes out on the shows, and when we stream our wrestling shows, they're just gonna come out as that championship title because that man's a champion. You know what I mean?
yeah. I got you. I mean, I feel you. I feel that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
But
mean that just everybody eats. You know what I'm saying? Like
no,
all three of
man,
us, meaning all three of us eat. You know?
no, man, I'm with it. Yeah.
I'm waiting. I'm gonna run this shit for 10 more minutes while we hit the 2 hour mark. So Twitch can pay me, and we're gonna do some probably Fight Club or something. I don't know. I'll join up the Discord and y'all can help me build. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna do Fight Club tonight?
Unless,
I don't know. I could run a little Fight Club, a little five matches kind of thing or something. Nah, I don't even got the spiders set up yet, so I'm gonna hold back on that. I'll probably do Fight Club tomorrow.
yeah,
I don't wanna.
hold
I
on.
don't wanna false advertise. I'm gonna get tight.
So let's talk about it. The pushback.
Yeah.
They pushed GTA 6 to
Okay, no,
2026.
I seen that, man. When you put
Yeah,
that in the chat, when y'all
break
put
that
that in the
down to
chat,
me. What does that mean by that?
yeah, I was asleep when y'all did. So what happened?
Yes, they pushed back the release date again.
But why
But
though? Like, was it like there was
it
problems
was
with the
coming out in October,
servers?
right?
Like,
Yeah, but they have other projects coming out at the same time, around the same time frame. So I'm thinking, you know how they are, they're trying to squeeze as most money they can get as possible.
Yeah,
So
I
they
got
pushed it
you.
back like 6 months.
That shit's crazy. That's some crazy ass shit. I was ready for some motherfucking
because with the
GTA
money they
6.
make out of those 6 months, what the other products that they got, they're gonna invest in making the game better.
Yeah. Because realistically with GTA 5, the niggas sorry, they made like I think it was like 1 billion in 3 days off of it. So they were pretty much with Gucci off that, but
Nigga,
they
GTA is
still
the highest
juicing
selling
it.
game.
Yeah, they juicing it right now, and they pushed it back again because they know people want it. This is gonna make people want to buy more. So people who
Yeah,
still
we're
have the
fiending now.
opportunity
They got us
to
fiending
transfer
now.
over. Yeah,
That's crazy, bro. That is some crazy shit.
Shout out to my
we
weed
gotta
man. This nigga killed it with this shit. I love it.
we
Woo.
gotta figure out a way to get the GW chat to help get DVD and PS5 or something
Yeah, man. Let's do a
to transfer
GoFundMe for
over
DVDs, PS5, baby. Let's get it.
for real. So,
It's called GoFundMe.
yeah, your mic is doing crazy things.
DVD knows what he needs to do to get that PS5, bro. He knows what the fuck to do.
Yeah, that was my fault. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
he could have been already on this side already, bro. But he chose to be, you know what I'm saying? He chose to be on that, on the other side.
I mean, it's not that I chose. It's just because, it's crazy. I invested too much in my Xbox. Yeah, you will understand if y'all invested so much in your
Yeah.
PlayStations. You know what I mean?
hmm
So
I'm not opening up another fucking shit.
shout out to Hell Dog for riding with us. I see you.
No, I'm
Shout
not.
out to
What about?
everybody who was out here, man, riding.
We want some
Shout
fun?
out to MadKing too. Shout out to Fly Guy. I see you. A Jizzle, of course.
No.
We
So
lit. Oh, we lit. What you call it though? Shout out to Khan too, man. We riding with you, Khan. You heard? Ya tú sabes, manito. Um, yeah, I'm just trying to hit the 2 hour mark. We'll rock it out. That whole GTA shit though, I think what they're doing is, like you said, they want us to like want it more. So they got us
rather than the
fiending now.
anticipation.
Yeah, they,
Yeah.
they got us fiending now. They got us where they want us. They're like, yo, you want the game? Wait another year.
That don't make no fucking sense, though, bro. No fucking
That shit
sense,
was supposed to
bro.
drop in October, bro. I was supposed to get that shit.
Yeah.
I was supposed to get the PS5
Around
bundle.
your birthday.
Yeah, I was supposed to get the PS5 bundle, boy. But you know what? I'm gonna go and blow that money in Vegas.
You
You
see,
ain't.
yeah.
Nah, I'm wildin'. I gotta go to Cali though. I gotta go check my peoples in Cali, yo. I heard the Oos got some shit out there, some real green.
Oh yeah, we got that fire out here, bro. We got that fire.
I need that Cali bud. I'm pretty sure we smoking Cali bud out here, but
Mhm.
we don't know it. You know what I'm saying? He not getting that PS5. Look at y'all. Look at y'all wishing on my demise, man. What's wrong with you peoples? What do you mean, you peoples? What do you mean, you peoples?
Get everybody in the GEW roster donate $5. You get yourself a PFI.
This guy with the promo thing. I told you about that. Cut it out.
The promo thing.
This guy's he's the real scumbag here. So what did Matt King say before he dipped? I was out smoking. My fault.
Huh? He asked us a question. He said, basically, he was asking us, what would you do different from what you did today? Three things. Nigga, the first thing, only thing I could think of was, you know what I'm saying, my family. You know what I'm saying, like make sure, you know what I'm saying, what I did better, what I did today, do better, what I did for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying, but I mean, he talking about live, laugh, and live. What do he say? Live, love, and laugh. That's what he said.
Yes.
The 3 L's.
Yeah, pretty much.
I respect it. Shout out to Matt King, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, he pulled up.
Respect it too.
Yeah. So I have an idea for a new podcast idea. You know, considering that this and
Right.
that is
Speak your
based
mind.
on this and that's based on everything, right? Like we talk, but mainly we talk Efeds here. And since I'm still sponsored by Spotify, I think I should make a stoner podcast where we talk
Oh,
about everything kind of shit, like literally everything. I want to call it Smoking Dimes.
smoking dimes
Yeah,
or smoking with dime.
Smoking with Dimes. I don't know. It's still an idea still. But I think we should keep it with the this and that. We talk whatever we gotta talk about. I was supposed to go off the charts, off the rails with Mad King. We was gonna talk E-Fed shit in the beginning, then I was gonna hit him with the so what's behind the ice wall? And he was gonna answer me. Yeah, that's crazy. Tell
He
you the
did.
truth, if I ever wanted to be something else in life, I would want to be an explorer, where I would definitely want to like explore lands in the world that we haven't been to. You know
Oh,
what
this
I mean?
nigga wants. Hey, this nigga wants to go find some shit that should never be found. Fuck you.
Yeah, I want
I'm
to
cool.
like the
I don't even.
mummy.
Hey, you know what?
You know?
I don't want. I don't want to know none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to know because no,
Yeah,
I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just live with. I'd rather live with not knowing shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, nah, I'm cool. I don't want to be no
yeah.
explorer.
I don't want to
Yeah.
be no explorer.
I'll leave.
I
Hey,
mean, you never know
Hey,
what's
I'll
in the
leave that.
water, man. You know,
Hey, I'll leave
like
that to the land of Caucasians. You know what I'm saying?
we
Facts. Man.
we're ready. The Caucasian people from the mountain of Caucasus.
Yes, I'm leaving that to them, bro. I'm not fuck that because man, these motherfuckers going
Yes,
I
tunes
got
and
that.
we
hey,
can't
these
take
motherfuckers
that.
going tunes and open up fucking shit that had you know what I'm saying. These motherfucking Egyptians don't put spoils and shit in
Yeah,
fucking tunes and they go in
they
there opening this shit up and
they're the
here we
type.
go.
Of course, they're the type to like, yo, don't touch this. Let me just go ahead and touch this. Like they see a bear, they be like, let me go talk to that bear. Like, you really want to talk to a bear? Like, really? You know? And you're like, all right, take a picture next to the deer. It's a fucking deer. It's probably starving. She got
A Dot said
rabies.
A Dot said he wants to be the guest after Cyber Slam next week, so you better
Let's
get your
go.
questions.
I got questions right here. I'm dead ass like in the other screen. I'm gonna show you this real quick because I think I'm fucking stunning. Yeah, niggas be stunning. Look, beat this. Like I was
No
ready
nigga,
for it.
no nigga, we just think you a slacker. That's all. Well, some of us
This
think you're slackers.
peep the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Look what we were ready for. We were ready. We were ready. I was going in. I asked him a few of these questions, but
Yeah. Nah, he I mean it was good that he came on there, you know what I'm saying? He talked
shout out
his
to
little
Matt King.
shit, you
Yeah, of
know.
course.
Yeah, he
Shout out
talked
to
his
Matt
shit,
King.
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, maybe hey, maybe in the future, you know, like I said, you know, when he's when he's a little ready, you know what I'm saying? Him and I can step in the ring, but he's not ready yet.
He ain't ready, gang.
He ain't ready yet. You know. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but you know. He ain't ready.
Shout out to fucking shout out to Psycho for taking the windshield like a champ. He takes car washing to the next level.
Hey! Don't be talking about my
That's
brother
your
like
man's
that.
in him. My fault. That's right.
Don't
That's
talk
your
about my
man's
boy
in him.
like that. Hey, Psycho. I mean, hey, you know what? Honestly,
He has
he does got.
potential.
He
The
does.
guy's he's the
He does
future.
have potential, and you know what I'm saying. That's what then, and I see that in him, bro. That's why I took him under my wing. You know what I'm saying, because I see what he can. He's got potential. He just gotta fucking calm down, like you know what I'm saying.
He need to
Like,
be pushed
hey,
in the
this.
right direction.
Hey,
Yeah,
man, this
Whatever.
motherfucker. Hey, somebody said something to him in the chat. And he's ready to go the fuck off. I'm just like, damn,
They
son.
used
Like,
that man like a Slim Jim. That 94 Civic. They were like, yo, how you open a 94 Civic? A Slim Jim. He was like, we ain't got a Slim Jim. Went 2025.
so
They were like, all
yeah, hell
right.
dog. If you're listening to this, man, if you listen to this right now, man, just calm
He
it down a
listening.
little bit. Just calm
I
it
would like to
down a little
be on the
bit.
podcast. You pull up whenever you want, man. Hell dog, whenever you want, brother. I told you. I've been trying to get hosts. I mean, I've been trying to get guests to come up and talk about your
Hey,
cause.
you know what? That's
We
what we
are
should
too
do.
shy and shit to be on TV and to be on
Honestly,
fucking. We're not even on
what you
TV. We're on audio here. It's
what you
like a
should do,
radio
DVD.
station.
What you should do, bro. And I think you should just go like all the newcomers that are coming into the thing right now. We should have an interview with these guys, see why they, you know, what I'm saying what the
I
reason
want to
they,
do that. Yeah, it's
you
just
know. But I mean, if you like he said, if you guys are gonna be shy about it, then yeah, don't do it. But I mean, if you guys want your voice heard, and you know what I'm saying, you want to know everybody know who
talk
the
your
fuck you
shit,
are,
man. Like what
you
the
know what I'm
fuck,
saying?
bro? Just have
Come on
fun with
down to
it.
the motherfucking this and that podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like we get it
Don't be
popping.
a
You know.
bitch. Why you left in the first place?
He said he had to. Yeah, he said he had to go. Probably late where he's at, bro.
Doing daddy duties.
Probably that
Where is
too.
that? He lives in New York. Isn't he like upstate somewhere? If he
I
said
think he
go
said
stay in
Syracuse. Syracuse. He said.
Syracuse is the same exact time that it is right here. There's no excuses. This guy's an old man. Come on, grandpa.
Hey, nigga, about to have a baby, bro. Leave him alone.
Yeah, I know. I know. Do your
Get,
thing, brother. I'm just fucking with you.
nigga, motherfuckers gotta get, when that baby comes, ain't no sleep happening, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
know. It's
Ain't no sleep
straight.
happening.
Straight 3 in the
Straight.
morning. Go get me some fucking Cinemac. What is it called? The baby
Similac.
food? Similac. I was gonna say Cinemax.
Fuck that.
he said, "Good Western Cinnamon."
You know what? Thank God I had to do none of
You
that. I
already
didn't
know
do.
I ain't got no children. I ain't got no
Thank God I
baby.
didn't have to do none of that fucking like Similac milk, none of that shit. My wife, she breastfed our kids, all of our kids. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to my wife. You know what I'm saying?
So,
I got all that right now, Briggs. What you talking about, Willis? I got all that right now.
sure.
You could
Cheers,
tell. You could
cheers.
cheers.
Light us up, light us up.
For
It's
real.
it's Friday night. Oh, since it's Friday night. Oh, I gotta like as soon as we done here, I think we're gonna make it rock. We're gonna keep it talking to see how niggas is
Yeah,
done.
fuck it.
Let's
We're
rock.
gonna go to Discord anyway, or just
Yeah,
have somebody
exactly.
pull up. Have Psycho pull up or something.
This is
Psycho said he
Mac.
wants to.
This is the
Psycho
Mad
said,
King special though, so I don't wanna like
Oh, okay, okay.
I can't ruin it.
"Yeah, don't you?"
We're gonna talk on behalf of Mad King. You know, he had to leave because
Yeah, he had to.
he had to go change diapers. We get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to you though, man. Real niggas do real things. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Facts. That's facts.
Anyway, but SmackDown. I don't know what happened. Don't spoil it.
I think. Hey, I think next one, the next podcaster should be fucking King Briggs, because he just he's got his new show coming out. We
Don't
should.
call him King Briggs. I'll bring Briggs up here.
I
Sure.
just call it Briggs or David
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
call
Briggs.
him
All right.
Briggs.
Well, I
I
mean,
don't know. King.
the
There's
man
only
wants to
one
be.
King
Hey,
here. Okay, we all know
hey,
this.
hold on,
Come
hold on,
on.
hold on. The man
Stop it.
want.
There
Hey,
can only be one.
There can
they can.
only be
Hold
one.
on, hold on, hold on.
Unless
God damn, listen.
motherfuckers
Hey,
are there's only
I'm
one
telling you right
throne, and
now,
unless
this
motherfuckers are
fucking
sitting
room is
on each
sitting.
other's
Hey, this room is
laps.
sitting with three motherfucking kings right now, and this is crazy, bro. Like, cause I'm a
Crazy.
fucking demon king. This motherfucker talking about he's the king of violence. Ego talking about he's the king,
Ego the
the
Prince,
king, he
King
prince, king,
Midas.
whatever, King Minus, all that shit. We got all too many goddamn kings around here. So I think what we need to do is we need to figure this out. Who is the real king?
Let's have a King of the
We
Ring
know
tournament.
EGO.
What?
Oh, EGO all day.
Come
King
on, man.
Midas.
If we
Hey,
do a
man.
King of the Ring tournament, which I've been talking to ADA for this for like 2 years already,
We should have been had one.
I'm putting all hands on it and I'm selecting my team to help me create the arena and stuff like that. For people who haven't been a part of it and then now all of a sudden want to just jump in, like we're not taking those. We hand selecting this year. So we need people who's really gonna be part of it, who's really gonna invest, and
Hold on.
this is real deal. Because we gotta do both king and
So,
queen of the ring.
talking about that, right? Does that shit have like the universe? Does it have like a
What?
ranking thing where it tells everybody like
You know,
who
it
has the
tells no,
most
yeah,
wins and all that shit? That
it'll
way you
tell.
could decide who to put in like a King of the Ring tournament kind of thing. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
think.
Like you can't just
Yeah,
put
I know.
anybody in it.
No, I don't think it has that. But I know one thing it does. It does keep your wins and losses thing.
Wins and
Yeah,
So
losses, I
it
think
does keep
yeah,
power
your win and losses.
rankings,
yeah, it does
and
your
It
I
power
believe
definitely
ranking
you
and
got
all
can.
that
power
too.
rankings.
I
But
believe
does
you
it
can
have the
also
king?
run.
Does it
I was
have
gonna
the
say you
wins
can
and losses?
also run tournaments. You can run tournaments through the universe now.
Yeah, that's crazy. I usually use universe because I like everybody to go off their momentum. So like if you getting washed up, you getting washed up.
Yeah, you know what
That's
I'm
it.
saying.
And we're gonna keep it going till you start picking that shit up. Stop being a bum all your life. If you were a
Yeah.
bum then, you're a bum now. That's it. A lot of you niggas is getting away with easy wins over me, and it's because I didn't have my shit set up. And I'm gonna tell y'all niggas again. Y'all keep laughing. Y'all keep making jokes, but when I step my shit up tonight, I don't want to hear no excuses. I'm gonna fucking demolish niggas. I'm coming for what's mine, bro.
Hold
That's
on.
that.
Respect, respect.
That's the world title, cuz. That's it.
Hey,
I don't want
you
no
ain't
other belt. I don't care about it being Grand
you ain't
Slam. Y'all
getting
want
no
all
world
that.
title, man. You ain't get man.
I'm gonna work
I'm
my
about
way up. I'm not saying give me a world title right now.
I'm
I'm not
about to
saying
bury
that.
your ass. I'm about to bury you.
Watch
You
me,
ain't.
watch me work.
I'm
I'm
gonna watch you
telling
work.
you, I'm gonna end up
I've been
killing a
watching you
motherfucker in
work. Hey,
2K25.
and I've been watching you work, and like I told you, old man, you losing a step. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
because I didn't fucking have
He
something set
said
up
you
that.
becoming the next Sergeant General.
oh, what?
I'm the next general. Look at this. First of all, me and that man in the same sentence don't even sound right.
Who
You
don't
talking
sound
about that
right?
man's an icon? Exactly, you're right, because he's an icon,
Yeah, that means
the
I
living
am. Thank you
legend.
for calling me an icon. Thank you for
But,
being the living legend. But I'm just saying, like, his time is up. Like whatever he's done. But that man is just putting motherfuckers over. Like, you see what he's doing for Fly Guy and Ajax and all these bums? Like, he's making them
Yo,
shine.
that's your mouth, bro.
Oh,
Sometimes you
I'm
got to give
sorry.
back. That's what you should be doing right now. That's what your time you got
I'm
to be
not
doing
doing
right
that.
now.
No, I'm
Realistically,
not. I'm not doing
realistically,
that.
when you fall from grace,
Honestly,
realistically, what people got to do is three options: either build up, give back, or consider managing.
it's over. I'm coming. I'm coming through to wreck shit. And what's gonna happen is I fucked up on my like I was wondering what was something off on my guy, and I figured out what it was. But now that I figured out what it was, and now we can get back to work,
Hey, you
it's
know
a
what?
wrap.
Hey, you
It's
know
a
what the
wrap.
funny part? Hey, you know what the funny part about this is, my nigga though? I don't understand how you forgot.
I know. I
You know what
know.
I'm saying? And you've been doing
I
this for
know.
how long?
Like 3 years, 4 years.
And bruh,
I know,
that shit. You know what I'm saying? When you said that shit, I was just like, bro, like, and I'm
bro.
thinking, I literally had to
When
go and
That was
this
check my.
one of the first things I mentioned.
real talk, yo, this nigga ego mentioned it, and like I just like bypassed it, and then Briggs told me about it. Briggs like, yo, I
Bruh,
figured out why your shit is
hey,
like this, and then when
ego,
he told me, and he showed me the picture, I was like, no, you showed me the picture.
yeah,
I was like, oh my god, how did I
yeah,
forget
yeah.
that?
No,
And that
because
makes
because
a big difference, like a
but
major difference.
I even told you a week before, even before Briggs even said something about that. I said, I told
I'm
you,
dead.
bruh, there's something wrong with your claw. I don't know what it is, I know, but I told you it
bro.
might be
When
your
you go,
fucking what the way your weight is. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah, you
your
did say
body
that too.
style.
And I changed
yo,
that. I put him back to
when you go,
6'5", 240.
yep, when you go look at it, look at mine, and then it's gonna make sense to you. You're gonna be like, all right, I understand.
I'm like, yo,
But
because these moves,
sit there
nigga,
and
it
read
took
it. You
me.
gotta read it.
Yeah, niggas
Yeah.
know it took me 2 weeks to make this fucking move set, my nigga.
But
Like,
you gotta use the ones that are according to your guy, how your guy
I
is.
didn't even go hard in the attire because I wasn't even like worried about that. I was worried about the moves. I was like, yo, the attire can come later. Like, I'm dead
Oh
ass
yeah,
just
I
worried
always
no.
do a
about the moves.
tire last.
The attire
Uh,
was the last thing I was worried about. I just threw on a t-shirt and some fucking shorts, some cargo shorts
you
with
know,
fucking Nikes, bro. This is basically what I came back as. And like I
no.
still was thinking, like, what the fuck? I changed the two different guys. These are two
Hey, the
different
fucked up part
moves.
about it is like the attire that I have right now. That's not even a attire that I want to do for 25. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy,
Like
right? So it's
I,
like,
I haven't like really got to like sit down and talk with my, you know what I'm saying, my fucking tailor. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
so ladies and
Because
gentlemen, peep the
yeah.
goat.
So I'm about to pretty soon. Pretty soon. I'm probably after maybe after the fucking the pay per view. I'm gonna come out a little different. You know what I'm saying? Because that's you know what I'm saying. Like the tire that I have now, that's just temporary. You know what I'm saying? Because my goal was to come out looking different from everybody, every demon in this fucking defect. You know what I'm saying?
Word, nigga, I was like, yo, this Reaper shit's gonna kill. I'm fucking gonna cook with this shit. That shit fucking died in the beginning of 25, bro. I was like, what
I
the
felt
fuck is
like
this?
I felt like it was because of what you did, but maybe you could bring it back, but bring it later because you just brought
Yeah,
back KOV.
I'm gonna have to
So
chill with that. I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upload both of them again. I'm gonna fix it up because I got two different move sets on them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be like, yo, if y'all grab me, grab both of them, but use the Reaper when I tell you to use them. Because I'm not gonna update him again. I'm gonna keep him the way he is.
you're just gonna
Maybe you
update
have
that
All
thing.
right.
Just send me the screenshot and I'll fix it.
yeah,
I
that's
don't
what I'm
have
gonna do.
to
So yeah,
download
that's
a
what I'm
new
saying. That's what I
person.
told him. I was like, that's what I can
Yeah,
do.
as
Just
a
send me
matter of
the. I
fact,
want.
Demon told me the same thing to do that.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
not
that's
because
the best way.
there's no sense in me fucking deleting him and then
Downloading him,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm
But if you
saying?
delete him and download him, then I got fresh momentum too. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I haven't
Well, you ain't
started
got
my
no momentum
universe
now, so
yet.
it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, that's true too.
I haven't started my universe yet. I'm almost done with my lives,
But
and
yeah,
then
what I
I'll
was gonna
start.
say, another thing I was gonna say too is um, damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. God damn it, Eagle, go ahead, bro. I
You
forgot.
smoke
My
too
bad.
much, bro. You gotta
Yeah, I
chill.
do. I do. My bad.
I'm fucking dead. I'm fucking yeah. Yo. As you say that, I'm packing up my one hitter right now. As you say that,
I'm done. Hey, right
Chill,
now, hey, I'm going upstairs to get my little shorty but Doherty right now, dog. I'm
this is
serious. I was like,
crazy.
damn. So
chill,
yeah.
chill.
Yeah,
I
but
said,
nah.
I did showcase. I
Oh no,
finished
that's
the
what I was gonna say.
island,
I'm sorry. That's what I was gonna say.
and I finished I'm doing my rise.
Yeah, the Reaper. He's only exclusive to the Funhouse. That King of Violence shit. I don't deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Alright.
I let the other
It's
defense do it.
it's a different move set though. He fights totally different though. On that one. I ain't gonna fight
Yeah.
cooking.
So I let the other defense deal with the King of Violence shit.
Yeah.
I just need a Reaper. You know what I'm saying? Because you know I like that. I need that dark side of DVD. I wish Eagle would bring his demon. You know what I'm saying back so I
That's
could have
coming
that.
soon.
You know
But
what I'm saying?
I just unlocked Demon Valor from my rise.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
crazy how
So I
you
got
gotta like
everything.
get that shit. I don't want to be able to download them because I don't have that.
Well, I'm about to, that's one thing I'm gonna
That's
have to do. I'm gonna
true.
have to get my
That's if
ass
you
on the
use
motherfucker.
anything from that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to get my ass on my rise and get to do work because I told
Fuck that
Eagle,
man
because
rat
he was
shit.
like,
That
he's
shit's
like, did
dirt.
you do my rise? I'm like, nah, I'm like 67% finished with the storyline. Then I still
Two
gotta go back in there and do all the side missions. You know what I'm
two
saying? Like,
K 2K
ah,
doesn't deserve my time and for me doing my rise for the bullshit they pulled on me. They didn't even
but
tell
I
me about the shit that I was missing that I
yeah,
gotta
but
send
I
you a
do
picture of. They should have
yeah,
told
but
me. They were like, "Hey, before you save, you sure you don't want to save this? You don't want to do this part like you always usually do." They should
Yo,
at least
it's
give
one
me
of
a
the
message.
first things right next to your name.
It really
yeah.
is. And like,
that's what I do. I wouldn't look. What I do is like
I don't
I
want to blow it
see.
up because a lot of motherfuckers probably forgot about that shit too, and I want to like
Yeah,
smoke them. So
I do I listen to all you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you guys been doing this shit longer than I have. I've only been doing this shit since fucking 22. You know what I'm saying?
but yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, if I was to step in the ring with neither one of y'all motherfuckers right now, and I'm gonna talk mad shit because I was hyped and I'm thinking that my guy's ready to go right now.
Yeah.
That niggas is gonna smoke me. Like I'm the first. If it's a triple threat elimination, I'm eliminated first. I promise you. Like
So
I can't even get to the first dude on the gauntlet, bro. Like, come on,
throughout these years, I've been picking up I listen
a
to Ego,
bum
I
at
listen to
that.
you, I listen to A Dot, I listen to Jeannie Ja, I listen to all the motherfuckers that have been doing this shit for a while. You know what I'm saying? And
Shout out to Gene Job for putting me
you know,
on to this
like
whole
you know what I'm
Twitch
saying.
thing.
I've picked up a little like you know what I'm saying, like a little system that how I do certain things. You know what I'm saying because you know. And I remember when Eagle was saying back, you know what I'm saying? He's like, the first thing you should do is your move sets. That's your move sets. You know what I'm saying?
Got a
Get your move
break.
sets out the way. Get your move sets out the way. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Then you do your fucking, you do all your other shit, and then your tires last. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I do. I mean, I
Do
usually do
move
my move set
sets, you do
because
entrance and
yeah, you
victory,
know what I'm saying?
and
Yeah,
then
you
you
know what I'm saying?
do attire
Yeah.
live. Because
Yeah,
usually what people do is once they make their attire, they're like, fuck, I want to play, I want to fight as this guy. So
Yeah.
you skip everything else.
But see, but what I'm saying is like for this bad, I'm still like I'm still mind blown by this shit because it might be just the weed just talking to me right now, but you know what I'm saying, it's all good though. But I'm still mind blown that this man forgot to put his personal traits
that's
on his
crazy.
fucking claw.
I know.
I just can't. And the fucked up part about it is, and that's see that's but see that's what I'm trying to say. That's how motherfuckers know how their claws are supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because the other motherfuckers that watched your claw, you know what I'm saying, know something
Yeah,
was
that's
off too.
embarrassing.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
embarrassed. 100% embarrassed.
Oh,
I
hey,
take full
hey, no.
responsibilities for
Players
that
fuck up, bro.
bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, players fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, it's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, at least you ain't fucking walking around here looking like a fucking Tyler. I mean,
A
a fucking Tyler
template.
Jones or a fucking template. You know what I'm saying? So you
Bro,
Yeah.
know.
that's crazy. I would have probably got smoked by Tyler Jones. I would have been tight, nigga. I would have been like,
And you
what?
would have never heard the end of that shit, bro. For real,
Nigga, I'm
though.
probably like 0 and 10. If I had 10 matches, I'm literally 0 and 10. Like, I don't think I won in any other EFED besides GEW. And the only reason I
Oh,
won is because of the sliders. I think the only reason I won the world title match was because of the sliders, my nigga. Like, real talk. Because I don't even, like, I don't know. It just felt weird. I was like, you know what? I don't feel like I actually deserve this win. Let's find out tomorrow. If tomorrow I can smoke this kid's boots, then yeah, I deserve this win. That's why I wasn't talking shit.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even take a picture. Like I usually take a picture of my me raising the title. I was like, let me not celebrate too early because I
I
know.
noticed
You
that
know what I'm
shit.
saying?
You
I
know
was
me,
like,
I
let
would
me
have fucked that, nigga. I would have been
tomorrow I'm
on
gonna
the
take
Tonight
mad
Show.
pictures.
All
I
that,
took
nigga.
real
Fuck
talk. I
that.
took the picture anyway,
You
just
won
in
a
case.
title.
You know what I'm saying? Just in case. But I was like, I'm not gonna like flash it. I'm not gonna promote it because I don't know about this win. And then the next day happened, and I was right. I was like, yo, this nigga embarrassed me. This nigga tossed me in a coffin. And I'm usually tossing niggas in coffins.
Mm.
I got beat up by a combo. And I was embarrassed. I'm humiliated.
Well, yeah.
I am embarrassed, Jeannie, for the whole, yes, 100% for forgetting that.
But yeah, no,
If it
that's
wasn't for y'all, man, real talk, I don't think I would have went the whole year thinking that yo, this game is not my year. I honestly, if it wasn't for Briggs showing me that shit, I was like, yo, my nigga, real talk, son. Like, I
no,
was
but I
like,
mean,
thank you
yeah,
because real talk,
I'm glad he fucking figured it out because I mean I couldn't rack my brain around it for at first, and I never even thought about it because that's not something that you would like be like, oh well, this nigga forgot to put his traits on her. You know what I'm saying? Like my thought was that this nigga gonna come out, he coming out like looking like a fucking he don't fucking miss a couple meals last summer.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like.
I look
So I
like
was
a
like, and
scrub
that's
and
what I told you. I'm
skinny.
like, bro, it might be your body weight. Like your moves are there, but it just they're not hitting hard. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like,
Yeah. Nah, I went from a pit bull in 24 to looking like a Dalmatian in
man,
25.
man.
Man, skinny. I only I was doing what the people wanted. I was trying to be the babyface shit. That's when I went
Player
wrong.
favorite as the Reaper character. That made
I
no
told
sense.
you from
That's
day
why I went
one that
wrong.
shit was not gonna work, bro. That baby
That's
face
why
shit
I'm
was
gonna talk mad shit now. Watch for my next promo and shit. I'm gonna go crazy talking shit. I'm gonna disrespectful. I'm gonna go mad disrespectful. Watch.
well, I've been waiting. I mean, like I said,
I'm gonna talk
like I
shit
said,
about Hell Dog, Psycho. I'm gonna talk shit about the Gates, the
oh
Chaos.
yeah,
I'm gonna talk
don't
shit
do
about
that.
Midas. I'm gonna do.
Don't do that.
I am. I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the faction killing shit. I'm gonna take out every
You're
single
not a faction
faction.
killer, bro. I'm the
But I'm
faction
gonna
killer.
be.
We all know this. We know
I,
this.
I'm
All right,
gonna take it. I'm
DVD.
gonna take that.
Explain to everybody how do you destroy factions. You join the factions, right? You have
No,
people
no,
join
no,
you,
no, no,
and
no,
then
no,
you
no, no.
destroy them from within,
I
right?
can
So
do
that's how
that.
you destroyed every faction. That's
That's
exactly
the
how you've done it.
that's the other
So
way.
when you
That's the
say
other way.
faction killer, that means that you're gonna just destroy the grave digger.
Yeah, no, no. What I'm saying is, a faction killer is like I'm gonna destroy every single member in your stable, and I'm gonna finish your leader off, and that's it. Like y'all niggas don't claim your flag no more. Put your flag
Niggas
away.
make believe.
Put your flag away. Like I said,
Bro, hold on. I'm gonna tell you this is what a true faction killer is.
fun and
I
games
was,
is over.
I was
Just
part of
fat,
a
you get an
faction
extra
called the House
homo.
of High Flowers, bro. I was the House of High Flowers. When I left, that shit crumbled to the fucking ground.
I'm
You know what I'm
predictable.
saying? Yeah, you're predictable, she said.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you're very predictable.
She's gonna be my Paul Heyman, so she's gonna be doing my talking for me.
Who's gonna do your talking for you?
The QOV. He's gonna do
Who the fuck
talking
is
for me.
that?
Gina Ja.
That's
Oh,
gonna be a bad
oh,
idea. You know why?
Why
Because
is that a bad idea?
you're gonna bring her shit down. Like
I'm
it's a
dead.
line up. Don't do that shit, Joe. You gotta fuck up
You
your
know what?
shit.
Then fuck you then. I'll do my shit on my own. How's
I'm
that?
fucking dead right now, bro. I'm dead. Damn,
uh,
man. Oh shit, man. Fuck.
I'm dead. Y'all niggas play too much. Anyway. That's for saying I'm predictable. Yeah,
Hey, this
you
is
want to run
hey,
my
this is
promos? Alright,
hey,
say less.
hey. You know what I was thinking right now? Hey, this is
Table.
we're on we're just like we're doing a Discord, bro. Like this is what we do on the Discord. Talk shit.
You might as well pull up.
Yeah.
Keep in
Oh shit.
mind.
That's how you say.
Nah, but nah, man,
Nah.
this man
Well,
said a
I didn't
mother.
say it. I didn't say that. What is that? I don't know. Listen, what I'm trying to say is
What time?
I need.
Oh shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She said, nigga, you said fuck
You know
her.
what
You know
time
what I'm
it
saying?
is.
So she said, what time, nigga?
You know what
She's saying,
time it is.
what time is it?
You know what time it is. Stop
It's 10
playing.
o'clock over here. It's 10 o'clock here, bro.
It's one over there, but I don't mean like what literal time it is. I mean like y'all know
Oh.
what time it is. Like, stop. Yeah,
I'm sorry. It's the weed talking, bro. Don't pay me no mind. You know what
man.
I'm
That just
saying?
sounds like you smoking on some poison over there.
Hey,
Man. God damn.
okay.
Shit, past that shit. He
Woo.
said that shit giving niggas convulsion, catching seizures,
Nah,
foaming.
it's just I'm telling you, it's this little bong that I got, bro. Like that motherfucker gets hard, bro. Like,
That's
man.
wild.
So yeah. But nah, yeah, I mean, oh man. Ego, what's up? What's happening, man? What's next from Ego, man? What we gonna see, man?
I gotta set up UFC
Uh huh.
show and I gotta set up for boxing. But the last couple boxing shows, since I already have all the champions crowned, I just been doing random like just
That's
pairing
what that's
people
what that's
up,
what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do Monday. I'm just gonna do like a little
trying.
rec. Like it's like a little rec fucking matches. You know what I'm saying? Oh, motherfucker just showed up at the rec and started sparring. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that.
Hmm.
Zero
Cause
sparring.
yeah, cause I mean, right now, like you said, I got all my champions crowned.
They got a
I don't.
couple new arenas.
Do they?
Yeah, not like two
Hey,
new
I just
arenas.
got the update the other day. I haven't really been on that motherfucker since. I still gotta fucking finish fucking I gotta do Mad King and I gotta do fucking Psycho.
Yeah, I'm about to
I
add
got
Psycho
Psycho.
to the roster, so
I
and
got Psycho. I
do his
got Psycho.
character.
I got him done. I just haven't done like I haven't done his boxing style. I got his fucking everything else and like his all his fucking boxing shit, everything else, his information. I just haven't done his fucking boxing style. But Mackie, he sent me a picture of his shit, so that's gonna be easy for me to do because you know I got the picture right there. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's all I got to do on that one. And I've been slacking on it. I ain't gonna lie, I've been slacking on that shit. So, but yeah, I'm gonna bring that shit back Monday. We're gonna have maybe like 6 or 7 matches. You know what I'm saying? And you know, at the end we're gonna have a father and son boxing match. You know what I'm saying? Me and my son.
Nice.
You know, so he's been asking to fight his pops, so we're gonna fucking do it. Let's go. I told him he can't see me in the wrestling because you know I'm a different beast in that shit. But the boxing, I'll be glad to get in the ring with you. But you know, it is what it is.
I was also thinking of because with the backyard brawl and the other ones, I usually do it by like movie celebrities, but I might start adding some calls and
Wrestling
shit.
claws,
Yeah,
like wrestling claws.
like I might add who's the other character, the Mecha, you
Yeah.
know, DVD, but the KOV version,
Well, that's a,
like,
oh that's oh that's another thing I wanted to talk about too, because you know I've been talking with you guys about like coming back in my human form.
mhm.
So I think at the end of 25, I'll, do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Then come out in 26, as a human, But yeah, we're gonna work. We're gonna try. I'm gonna talk to A try to work a situation with that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm gonna need my good attire there, Mr. Ego, my tailor. My man did he did my fucking Don Mecca. That shit looked sick. I had that motherfucker looking like a fucking old school fucking pimp.
So
Shit. But yeah, yeah, Eagle, I'm gonna touch bases with you on that one though, you know what I'm saying? So we can work something out for the new attire. Cause like I said, I came out. I mean, he looks cool. I mean, he looks good. You know what I'm saying for what I did, but that's not what I wanted to do this year. I wanted to come out different.
Zero King said you went in. And he was like, oh, that's his character? I was like, yeah. He was like,
Yeah.
ooh, I'm on.
No. No, I did. No. I mean, cause I mean that's my specialty. You know what I'm saying? I can make a fucking, you know what I'm saying, a dark character. But for me to make the dark character, you have to give me, well, how should I say it? Like a persona, the idea of what you want. You know what I'm saying? You get to say, hey
Yeah.
man, can you make me a dark character? Well, what do you fucking want? You know what I'm saying? Like you want a vampire, werewolf, what? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't telling me what you want. Oh, I want a zombie. Oh, I got you. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's just like what Crazy Ed and what and Crazy. I mean Crazy and Ed. You know what I'm saying? Like they're vampires. That's the shit's easy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, like certain shit. I mean, you got to figure they're like demons and shit. There's all kinds of different demons. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
then that's why when I made my demon character, I wanted to be different from everybody else. So that's why I'm more like a creature demon than like like a I don't know. You could say like a fantasy demon, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if there's
Right.
because I see a lot of fucking demon. I see a lot of demon characters, and I'm just like, damn, like, what kind of demon is
Yeah.
that? Like, you know. But that's why I always come out. That's why I make I try to make mine different from everybody. And even if I do see someone that tries to like imitate my style, I just come back with something even better. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
better.
So,
Exactly.
so
That's what I always say. When they try to copy me, it don't even matter because what's new to you is old to me. I already got like 3, 4 other shit already out.
yeah,
You feel
yeah.
me?
You know, so
How's my
that's
mic right
like
now?
that's
You
just like how
Gucci.
when DVD said he wanted the Reaper to look a little different. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That
what the
skull,
mask, yo. You
You
that
blessed.
guys
yeah, that
went
skull.
in.
He yeah, I made that
I ain't
skull
gonna
for him.
front
You
though.
know?
That whole Reaper attire, that's all ego. Ego blessed me with that shit in 22, and I've been
Yeah,
rolling with that
We
same
appreciate you.
exact shit.
Appreciate you.
You already know. The only thing 2K25, they've been fucking with me since the beginning. They didn't even have the cape.
yeah.
That shit hits harder with the cape. You feel me?
Yeah. I don't think it's in the game. I might
It's
bring it
not
as
in the
like a
game.
DLC.
They
Yeah,
combos that. They combos.
because that's
They get
I want to say that you know why it's probably not in the game right now because that's I want to say that's the Undertaker's fucking
it's
cape. You know what I'm
facts.
saying? So
We talk about all the
I don't
fur,
think
The
I
fur,
don't
the
all
think
the
I
fur,
think he
the
was
fur.
fur
That's
cape,
that's
yeah.
King.
the
That's
Jon
King
Snow
Corbin.
shit. If you watch Game
That's
of
King.
Thrones, you know what I'm talking about.
That's Baron Corbin. King Corbin's kid.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, they don't got it this year.
maybe
They
because he's
they
not.
don't
Maybe because you have to do the My Rise and get the shit. Because I noticed,
really.
like, because with Tony
I don't
Tony,
know.
he had some fucking knee pads that
I'm not done.
I couldn't fucking get. You know what I'm saying? And I was fucking in the storyline, and the fucked up part about it was the next story that I did was the fucking I got the fucking knee pads. You know what I'm saying? So they got a lot of shit of that, a lot of that tire shit on that fucking My Rise shit where you got
I
to
ain't
do
gonna
it. You
hold you.
know?
2K25 been fucking with me since the beginning. They began me on that. I'm like, yo, I did your goddamn fucking showcase. I did your fucking island tutorial. You know, like what else you want from me? You
That's
didn't even
another thing I
fucking
gotta
fix
do.
the submissions.
That's another
You
thing
want me to do
I
my
got.
rise? You really want me to do my rise? Why?
I gotta go. I gotta
Why?
go back because you gonna there's gonna be certain shit that people have on their fucking calls. They're not that you're not gonna be able to download. You know what I'm
Then
saying?
I
That's
just take that shit off. You ain't on my show. Sorry to tell you. Sorry to tell you. You want to wear a stupid bandana? Looking for another stupid bandana that's free.
but the
Up
fucked
there.
up part about it is half the shit that's in the
Oh,
motherfucking
shit.
in the fucking
Yeah, it's free.
islands.
They got free version. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying.
but you want the
Right.
Undertaker American Badass one from
Yeah.
fucking 1990 something.
For nothing,
Like
because you're gonna
really?
put an image. You're gonna put an image over it anyway. So
Yeah.
Of course, you're gonna put an image over it. The one that's on your fucking on your whitey tighties. You know,
so
because
funny.
these motherfuckers, yo, y'all go too hard, man. Hey, y'all go too hard. Stop it. Looking like Chris Candido out here.
Oh, yeah, man.
That's probably like, oh, who's Chris Candido? That's a Google moment for most of y'all. But anyway,
But yeah.
yeah, nah. So I already figured out what's going on. I'm gonna fix that shit like in a few minutes, actually.
So yeah,
Um,
well, I guess while you're doing that, I'll be making your fucking your new
yeah,
arena
we'll go.
too.
Yeah, I just wanted like you can keep it the same. Just put it in the theater because you know Fight Club is always in the theater, and like fuck Cancer Tour. We're doing that until at least October. After
October.
October, we hit you with some horror shit. I'll bring the graveyard out for October type shit. After October, whatever you know,
Hey, I was gonna
because
say I already
October's.
got one. I already made one, bro. I already made one.
Oh, so you already know. That's it. That shit that you were using tonight was fire. I ain't gonna hold you.
Which one?
The one, the welcome to the
Oh,
dark,
yeah, that's the dark show. That's a
the dark
dark show.
show. That
Yeah,
shit lit.
yeah,
Like
that's that right now.
the whole arena, like the ramp thing. That shit is fire.
Yeah,
You got trees and shit. That shit is lit. I love it.
you know, hey, I do what I do, and hey, with the arenas, I kill it though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not, you know what I'm saying, but
Yeah, I'm gonna get back on my belt shit. I gotta do the belts too, bro. Matter of fact, I gotta update my belts, man. Like 2K, yo, I'm telling you, they did me dirty, bro. Filthy. It's crazy. I gotta get on that shit. Matter of fact.
They have us
But anyway,
disappointed and discouraged.
they fucked everything up. Like they disrespectful.
yeah,
I don't like disrespect.
yeah. So I'll get that done.
I was trying to get me a better mic today, where like I could walk outside with it, and you know, like a karaoke mic kind of shit.
I need to carry on,
Yeah,
maybe clip on to your shirt.
that too. I already ordered those on Amazon. Actually, I got them on the cart. I didn't order it yet. I got this mic, but I don't got a stand for it. Like, it's just crazy. It's wild. I'll show you a picture later. But it's good to work on this 2K shit before it gets later, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
So you already know, ladies and gentlemen, this was This and That podcast with MadKing. Appreciate you for stopping by, brother, talking shit with us. Um, we're gonna run it back. We're gonna go crazy. And shout out to D-Man and King X. Shout out to Ego the Prince. You already know what
Yo, yo,
time it is.
yo.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, sir. We out this bitch though.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.